Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Hi guys, how we doing? All right. Saturday night, here we go again on where are we? 25th of June, and it's an absolutely beautiful evening here. Blue skies, white fluffy clouds, and hopefully with a load of friends tonight. What more can a man want? And I've just had my tea as well. So I hope everybody's well. We're relatively well. We're still breathing. So I suppose that's a bit of a bonus to say the least. So what we've been up to once a day. I mean, I've been on the stream with Ken was on the stream earlier on and enjoyed that, and then a little bit of excuse me banter with the app that we all seem to be on now. And my missus says, "Do you ever do anything else about the app, about talking?" Well, yeah, we do, but it's always nice to have a app and a bit of fun, of course. And that's what tonight's all about, really. Have a bit of fun. Um, Never too serious, I hope. Well, unless it gets serious, then that's fair enough. That's not a problem whatsoever. Um, and invariably, I hang on to it by the skin of my teeth sometimes. Whatever. So, what have I been up to this week anyway? Since last week. Well, let's start at the very beginning. Still Strimmer on FS 52. Mate of mine gave it to me last year. Couldn't get it to start. Had a look at it for him. Couldn't find a spark. And then couldn't find a coil to fit on that machine. So I went into the back of the shed or the garage or the workshop, whatever way you want to call it, and been there ever since. And I pulled it out a couple of days ago and had another look at it. And yes, I found a spark. I don't know why we missed it the first time, but there we go. So I've been trying to find, beg your pardon, a carburetor for it because I don't think the carb is much good. And I think we found some. However, before I do anything else, I'm going to get it all back together because it's in about 100 pieces at the moment, as often is the case, as you guys know. Take it apart and think, well, I'll put all that in one place, a box or whatever. And you go back to it a year or 6 months or whatever later, thinking, I haven't got a clue how this thing go back together. I seem to lose bolts, nuts, washers. I've actually had to order. I've actually had to order some replacement Torx 27 T27 bolts because I can't find the damn things. And then these are stainless steel ones. They're not expensive, but it seems that they come in two sizes, 15 and 20 mil long. Anyway, that's a long by the by. They're on their way. So by then I'll hopefully have a chance getting the damn thing back together and we'll go from there. So that's been a bit of fun. What else? Oh yeah. Well, no doubt most of you will have heard about my web lawnmower. I hate them. Honest to goodness me, I hate it. It's a WER 400. And this is the one that I did the oil change or the oil leak on the pan. Fixed that. Couldn't get it to start. Thought the timing must be out. Checked that as well, and it still won't start. So I did a compression test, and it's about 60 psi. If I'm lucky, it all goes, So my next plan with that machine, I'm going to do a leak down test on it. Now I've got the tester, never used it, so I'll have a bit of fun with that just to see. Maybe it's the piston and the rings. I doubt it because the machine is new. Or the head leak. I don't think it's a gasket gone, or maybe the valves. After that, I'm stymied. If I can't find out the problem with those 2 or 3 issues, it's going in the skip. We use it as an anchor because I'm fed up with the damn thing. Getting hold of bits for web mowers is nothing's ever impossible, but this is nearly impossible. I can tell you, I'm really fed up with the damn thing. Yeah, it's a good mower, apparently. What else coming? Oh, service is coming. Chap brought in a mower that he said he inherited when he bought a house. It's fitted with a Briggs 575 EX, and it looks quite tiny. He just wants it serviced. It ran. It hunted like an idiot, and it's got the delightful plastic carb fitted to it. So I've cleaned everything up, oil change, or so on and so forth. And I've ordered a new cartridge for it, which hopefully will be here on Monday. So I get it back together. I'm hoping. I also put the rest of the car, by the way, into the old washing machine, sometimes called the ultrasonic. I'm not going to answer it, Mick. I know it's you. So I've also done that as well. Let's see if it goes back together. If it works, I hope so. Where else are we? Oh, Stiga. Mountfield Stiga. Apparently, Stiga bought out Mountfield, or Mountfield bought out Stiga. Anyway, whatever. If you remember, it's that big yellow machine I restored. Do you know, I've not had one tickle on it. Nobody wants to buy it. Don't know why. I might take it off the market and see what happens. Loads of stuff coming in as well, servicing. I can't believe it. People, can I service a lawnmower, a blower, this, that, and all that? Yeah, of course I can. And then the chap turns up with a fishing rod. Can I replace all these guides? He uses it for spinning, and he uses a very tough line, corded line. And to be honest with you, I mean, I guess I could do it. The eyesight's not good enough nowadays. The guides on these are about that big. I mean, they're called micro guides. So I'm gonna have to let the man down, I think. Which is a great shame because I got all the gear in to do it all. But maybe I'll do that when I retire. When I retire. Okay. And also, I got to tell you guys, we do this cruising, okay? Now we're going on a cruise in the early part of August. And the cruise line that we use, they have a thing called a medallion, which is an app. And you have to sign on with it. You do all sorts of it, order your drinks, get access to your room and stuff. I've been playing around with this damn app now for hours, just trying to get the information in there. Put it this way, it's not been particularly successful. So we may or may not end up on the cruise. I have no idea. But there we go. So that's what I've been up to. I suppose fairly busy, I suppose you could call it. Yeah, relatively so. Let's just see who's in the house, to see who's like to come along and talk to us. Well, this video for, but more importantly, talk to each other and talk to mates, have a bit of fun. It's like a virtual pub, isn't it? Really, not you need drink. So let's have a look. So DNR small engines. I'll try to be there. Well, hopefully, mate, you will be. And then Guy playing with his tools. He's saying hello to DNR, and then DNR saying hello, Guy, playing with your tool. And Henry said, "Nick, good to see you, Phil." Henry, as always, my friend, you're very, very welcome, my friend. And he's saying hello to everybody else at the moment. And even Guy is still playing with his tools and talking to Henry. Bruce is shot. Bruce, good evening, my friend. I hope you're well. I hope the weather is better now in Canada. I'm sure it must be. I hope it's as good as it is here, because it's delicious at the moment. And I use that word lovely, delicious. Eddie, Henry, hello, Henry, drove Bruce and Bill out of course, top Conker. Not quite sure, Eddie, but whatever, mate, you're more than welcome. We're talking to each other. Bill Shed, good evening, Bill. Hope you're very well, my friend. And Eddie's saying hello to Bill Shed, as you do. Barry Ewalt, good evening for the chat. Get started. Good. Looking forward to seeing you, mate. If you get a chance, come on up and have a chat with us. Mark Wiley's here. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well. Ken Small Engines. Ken, good to see you, mate. Because your breakfast time is long gone now, hasn't it? Yeah. But you always seem to enjoy your scrambled eggs. We know these things, mate. And you're doing me a favour as well. Thank you. You're a top man. You really are. Where are we? Let's go down through. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Guy's still playing with his tools. Eddie's still playing with. I must stop doing that. I really must. Where are we? Going on down through. We've got 33 in the shop already, which is brilliant. Ronnie Barker, good evening, Ronnie. Hope you're well, my friend. Make sure if I miss anybody out, please let me know. Mac 210, good evening, Mac. Hope you're well. Just going on through here now. I'm nearly halfway down, so I'm trying to catch up. Anders, good evening, Anders. Hope you're well. Bruce is saying hello to you. And Hobby Motor, good evening, Hobby Motor. What a star lineup today. Good day, morning. But always on this here, Hobby Motor, I'll be honest with you, this stream is all about the people that come on it. Nothing to do with me. I just happen to sit here listening most of the time. It really is down to the guys that come up here. I'm very, very lucky to know such knowledgeable people, but more importantly, nice people. That really, to me, is so important. Here endeth the lesson, by the way. Let's have a look. I think we're getting into there now. Gravely Man, good evening, Gravely Man. Hope you're well. I always want to say Gravely Man. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Gravely or Gravely. Probably. No, I don't know, actually. Maybe somebody put me straight. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Well, so everybody's having a yap. Let's put the invite out. So you'd like to come on into the basement so that we got somebody to have a talk to. Paste. And that should be there, coming up there now. There we go. Al McLean, good evening, Al. Hope you're well. Jason Hughes, good evening, Jason. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Ben's Workshop, good evening, Ben's Workshop. How are you, my friend? Well, I hope. Everybody's saying on there. I see the cellar's beginning to fill up with all the good-looking dudes, as always. Ronnie Barker, I've said hello to you, my friend. Let's go on down. We're 2/3 the way through. 35 in the shed. Do we call it a shed or we call it a basement? Let's call it a shed. Let's just be different. Guys playing with Toesies there. And there's Mark Robbins. Hello, Mark. How are you, my friend? Lawnmower Stella, hello, my lovely. It's great to see you as always. I can see you down there, but it's always just nice to see you. Bit of class, my girl. Bit of class. I'll bring you all up in a minute, I promise you. We're nearly there. I'm nearly down the bottom here now. Keep waving at me, Stella. Well, you put me off, girl. Oh, I'm having a bit of a moment. I think we're at the bottom here now. I think I said hello to everybody. I hope so. So let's have a look. See, let's go and see down in the basement. Bruce, come on up, waving to me, mate. I can see at the bottom, waving away there. How are you, my friend?
Good.
It's good to see you, as always.
I'm taking a day off.
A day off from what?
That. I wore myself out yesterday.
Well, you take it easy, mate. Everything can be done eventually, as you know.
No.
Talk about eventually. There he goes up, the top man.
Hey, we got 3 seniors up here.
Yeah, Henry.
How you doing, Bruce? How you doing, Phil?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, we're doing good, mate. We really are doing very well. Good. It's not good us guys wearing ourselves out, is it? I mean, it can be left to tomorrow. It's right for these young whippersnappers like that. Look.
He's working his way down.
I'm just going to bring the average down now.
Yeah.
Way down, mate. Way down.
What kind of average are we talking about here?
Age.
And
hello, gentlemen. Good evening.
With Bill.
Hey.
Hey.
I've been thinking about you all week, Bill.
Average just went back up again.
Never top it up.
Sir Ken.
Average just went back up again.
To be honest with you guys, averages mean absolutely nothing. You've got to have glamour.
Who's got you? Echo.
There we go.
Not me.
We're made up tonight. Coca-Cola, Stella.
Hey, Stella.
How is everyone?
We're really good. We're better for seeing you, my lovely.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. I enjoy this more than you realize, and oftentimes when I work, I get kind of sad that I can only listen. So I'm
Stella,
enjoying it.
I need to ask, Stella, are you?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing a biker chick today, or what?
Yeah.
No, it's just hot. It's hot.
Okay. No, I mean you look au naturel there, a little bit of denim accent.
Canadian.
Steady.
No, that's your Canadian tuxedo. Canadian tuxedo.
It's hot outside. Come on,
Oh,
man.
baby, I got
I got-
water.
You know, it's all hot outside, and on that WhatsApp or whatever, you guys are naked half the time anyway.
This morning I was definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so was I. And Ken, I caught the tail end of your live stream this morning, but I couldn't get dressed fast enough. So, oh well.
Hey, clothing optional, Stella. You know that clothing optional.
That's not what you told me.
See that?
Hang on, Bruce. What you got there, Bruce?
What do you got, Bruce?
14 Celsius.
Yeah,
What's that? About 60?
that's about 60. It's in the garage.
Oh,
Nice.
that's like wind. That's like
Okay, you guys are going, oh, but this is the warmest it's been in a week.
Is
My
that right?
refrigerator isn't 60 right now.
Bruce, my
Exactly.
fridge is warmer than that.
Yeah.
What?
If we're lucky, summer will fall on a weekend.
You just came in.
That's pretty funny, Bruce.
Yeah, it's old here, but it's funny there.
It's about 28 C here at the moment. It's been a nice summer day.
Oh, my garden
We
is
got
just
about
waiting
22,
for
so we're
sunshine.
okay. And then I daren't ask Bill because it'd be about 120 over his place. I
Yeah.
think.
It's
Bill and I are
currently-
the extreme opposites, right?
yeah, it's
It's
a
in
buck
the
4
shade.
here right now,
Yeah.
and they say it's going to go up 3 more.
We're the same numbers, but one's Fahrenheit and one's Celsius.
Yeah, just about. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's 35 degrees here.
Yeah,
Celsius.
it cooled off here. It cooled off. So
Yeah, I heard it was
Yeah,
hot.
Yeah, that's about what it is here right now. It's and it's humid too. That's the problem.
very humid. Yeah.
I'm jealous
Yeah,
of
yeah.
anybody that's got a 2-digit temperature.
This is becoming a black. You've ever heard of this, the expression, the black cat story? You ever heard the expression? Yeah, well, I'll tell you the expression. My cat's blacker than your cat. Here we go. That's the story.
Oh, my
I thought it
God.
was from you. Yeah.
Blacker than yours.
This could go really south fast.
Yeah, it's always hotter here. It just is. It's like living right next door to hell in the hot spot part.
You know, I actually think, Bill, it's hotter where you live than it is in Puerto Vallarta because they have the coastal coolness.
Yeah, they've got the ocean breeze. It's next
Yeah.
week we're going to Fort Lauderdale, way closer to the
I saw that.
equator, but we're right on the beach where it's going to be 93 degrees. But I've got an ocean. I can just jump in.
Yeah. And it's
Oh,
good
wow.
for your skin.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody's asking you a
Oh.
question, fella.
My cat's calling me. I'll be right back.
Gotta let the cat out.
Oh, yes, I was just actually responding to that. I don't know. I mean, they reduced. I read a press release that they came out with that said they reduced the engine parts, something from like 106 internal parts to 40 or something or other. I believe they got rid of the timing belt that's in there, so there's just fewer moving parts. Maybe the oil sump is smaller. I have no idea, but yeah, it definitely takes less oil than the old ones did, which in my opinion can't be a good thing. I mean, am I the only one here? Oh shit!
Nope.
I'm sorry, I
Nope.
mentioned oil. Sorry.
No.
There goes Klaus.
No, but
You
I mean,
started it, Stella.
no, no. I mean, if you reduce oil by 33% and you still have the same amount of hours between the changes,
Right.
something's got to give.
Something's got to change. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they
my
sell more oil.
assumption is that the whole internal engine cubic inches capacity of the oil sump is less. So still the parts are getting bathed in enough oil as long as you have enough oil in there. Again,
Are they still
But I
using
mean,
a
if
dipper?
I mean,
I gotta say this. Stella, are they still using a dipper then? They're not using a pump?
I
Oh,
have
it's
not
better.
gone into the engine yet. You saw what I saw with not only the that I did a tune-up video in there, as well as the good, the bad, the ugly thing. That's all I know. I haven't been inside the engine yet. So
no, but I mean, the only thing that can justify the reduction
it's
of,
a good
of
idea,
oil is if they lower the operating temperature.
Yeah. Lower the temperature or displacement,
Yeah.
one or the other.
Well,
Well,
the displacement the displacement won't change the wear on the oil.
right.
Well, now it would though, because a smaller displacement would be a different percentage compared to the oil.
But the other thing too is that the whole engine shroud cover is a whole different design. I don't know if you saw when I took that off.
Yeah.
It's more like the Briggs engines, have more of a fan blade that'll put more cooling, on the top end of that, rather than the older styles that have,
Yeah, right there.
John,
that's the older
John Clem
style.
says hi.
Hey, John. No, but
Serious.
I
He just sent me a
I don't
picture.
know.
He felt like I was left out.
Bill, put it up again a minute. Is that Stella there?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
Farrah
is.
Fawcett. That's
Yeah, that's that new TV show, Conker's Angels.
That's right.
That's
There we go.
Better than the Brady Bunch.
Well, when there was only a couple people in here, I posted up. I said, "Anybody want to guess what the best-selling poster of all time is?" And then John texted me almost immediately, and he says, "The red swimsuit, Farrah." And I said, "Yep,
Yeah.
it sure is."
yeah. That's a good poster.
Too thin.
Too thin.
Yeah.
Well, but she had a nice smile, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Everybody bought that poster for the smile.
That's what I was looking
that
at.
one was so poor she couldn't afford food.
Yeah.
There's no guys or girls that ever had that poster and said, "Gee, look at the smile on that girl."
Like I said, you can knock an eye out with those things.
I didn't even know she had a head until I was 28.
You're getting older. You're getting older, Bill.
Careful, guys. Careful.
Now you
now.
appreciate a nice smile.
I'm just saying.
You begin to wear me and Bruce and Henry. You begin to wear us out, guys. Hang on a minute.
Just think, guys, if Stella wasn't here, the conversations you'd have.
Hang on a minute.
I don't think they change.
They don't change, Ken. I think they're the same.
You're just one of the. I can't say one of the guys. You're one of the folks.
You can say one of the guys. That's what all
Yeah.
guys say.
Well, hey, I got good news, you guys. I think you've all been following I have a 32-year-old niece. Tuesday, she passed her 4th year heavy duty mechanic. And yesterday, she wrote her Red Star, which means that she can work all across the country as a heavy duty mechanic. She doesn't have to worry about going from province to province or state to state. Isn't that
Nice.
great?
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
That
She's
is-
like 120
The states too.
pounds and 5'8", little thing, thin thing, right? And she was in here yesterday, and I was beating on that bent Honda crankshaft. Thank God she came in, and she grabbed my 5-pound sledge, and we wailed on that thing, and we got it so that the engine would turn, but it's still wobbling away.
I mean, the world needs more professionals like that. They
They
really
do. They're
does.
professionals. They're not. They are.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, just a little state of the world thing.
No.
Yesterday, my son, my 23-year-old son, who's not particularly mechanically inclined, called me and he said, "My car sounds like an old motorcycle." And I put my head down and I said, they got his catalytic converter. His car is a 2010 Prius.
Hmm.
In 2009, a used Prius cat's worth about $1,000 on the scrap market. His is a 2010. It's worth $12. Somebody
Sure.
stole his $12 cat.
They didn't know what they were
He
doing.
got robbed by stupid thieves. Not even smart ones. He got robbed by the bottom of the line of thieves.
Most things are stupid.
Well, yeah, but
There
they
are
thought
smart thieves.
they thought it was one of the expensive ones, but it's a $12 cat. I said, okay.
Right.
I did the research and he said, yeah, you can drive it for a few minutes without a cat, but it might be obvious.
Yes.
Just bring it on over to. I ordered a cat and I said, Sunday morning we'll throw your cat on. The nice thing was they took the bolts off.
They didn't cut it off then.
They cut between. You've got the cat and then the silencer. Well, you've got a cat and a silencer, but they cut between those, so they took the oxygen sensor out. But I said, okay, well, the nice part is they took the bolts out where the cat goes to the motor. So all I have to do is remove the silencer and put the new cat and silencer on.
Yeah, you wish sometimes they might lose their fingers, but there we go.
Well, I like to think the new one is getting spray painted fluorescent orange before it goes under, and getting his license plate number stamped in it.
Mm-hmm.
That won't do a damn thing, because the problem is that there is a market out there for all this stuff, and until they crack down on the secondary market, anything you do
Well,
short of
yeah.
having it. And what I did, I drive a Prius, but I put a I believe it's called a cat something or other.
Cat
Anyway,
shield, yeah.
cat shield. I put a cat shield on mine. Now, knowing that, my model is a 2013 and it's not in the more desirable groups prior to 2010, but it doesn't matter. People see Prius, they're going to steal the catalytic converter
The
anyway.
stupid things
So
are going to do it.
hopefully,
I'm not doing a shield
and
for one
hopefully I'm just
reason.
making-
The shield costs
What?
more than the cat. The shield was
not on,
160. Now
not
putting
on
it in
mine.
myself and ordering it online.
Oh yeah. No. I don't have this. I don't have the place or the tools to do that kind of thing. So I'd have to pay somebody to replace mine. But I figured, why not? It's anything I can do to make their job harder to steal my catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Is a win. I mean, I realize somebody can figure that out too, but
You guys have all seen what I do to my shop when I leave, eh?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. We're putting a tilt sensor on the car. So if it's turned off and gets tilted at all, it'll set off an alarm. Because you can't get under it to get the cat without picking it up a little bit.
Well, they're not taking the cat out to for somebody's replacement. They're taking
taking it for scrap value.
Inside, yeah.
But somebody somewhere is buying these things, aren't they?
But could they also get more money for it because it's a used cat and sell it to somebody else who had theirs stolen?
Yeah, but they'd have to take it off more carefully than cutting it.
Yeah.
That's called circular economy, right?
Bill, what did it was? It Sawzall, Bill, or what?
Same shop, just the back door there, close.
Yeah,
Close?
I'm guessing a battery Sawzall because they cut it in between. But I give them credit; they cut it on the thin part of the pipe. So yeah, they were stupid. They're risking being the guy in prison who went to prison for stealing a $15 cat. Yeah, you're going to be popular on Saturday night.
Speaking of jail,
Hey,
oh,
Hi, Steve. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. Hey, Bill, I got your email.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
It's
it took me
gonna-
about 4 days to send it, but I forgot.
It'll be in the mail Monday morning.
Right now the whole thing is blank, so it'll get a good position.
Check him
Are
out.
you giving out chainsaws again, Steve?
Free chainsaws for everyone today. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Score.
Wayne, Snobby the scrap picker. That's his hat from the
I got-
Oh,
USA.
yeah, scrapper, yeah.
I got 2 free mowers and a free weed eater in the last 2 days.
You can't beat free.
You can't be free. It's
No.
Yeah,
granted the last free one I had went to hell in a handbasket, but
Yeah, the F word.
well, but
Well, that one with the bent crank I got for free. I think I'm going to part that out. But you know what, though? It is a nice machine. It's got the blade clutch, speed control, and I think the speed control is on the handlebar with a kind of a rotating,
like the Honda.
like a butterfly. Yeah, it's a Honda. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hondas has got the
That's
ones
the
where you
first one of
lean your
those I've
thumb
seen,
into
'cause
it.
everything I feel is
Right.
How much is it?
Oh,
how
no,
much
sorry.
is it? How,
Wrong one.
much is? How much is a replacement crank, Bruce?
I don't know. I'll have to do that.
Down here they're 30
Oh.
or $35, something like that.
It would be
I got-
700
I got
700
300
Canadian,
from our last 216.
700
But it-
Canadian.
But if it's really bent, you're going to have to replace the bearing on the clutch because that's what's happened on one of
sure.
mine that I got.
Sure. Well,
And,
no.
and the seals are probably bad. So after it's all said and done, you're still looking at 80 or $100 worth of parts.
Yeah.
Steve's the expert on straightening the cranks anyway. Just give it to Steve and he give him a 6 foot bar. He'll sort it out.
I actually started it after I got it half straightened. And
I
with
don't
no
think half
blade or
straightened
clutch on
works
there,
with a
you
crankshaft.
still feel the vibration. I'll show it to you.
Has anyone ever tried to do it in a press, hydraulic press, to set it up on B blocks and put a hydraulic press on it? I wonder
Phil,
what
you know
that
what a
would
garbage can? You know what a garbage can looks like?
Yeah,
do. Yeah,
That's where it goes.
Yeah.
You don't fix those things.
I'm with
There
you,
we go.
Henry. You'd never get it close enough. You might
No,
get it to
you-
quiet down for a week.
Nah.
No,
I-
you
I-
you can straighten them out. You put a dial gauge and
There
a
we
little.
go.
I've done that.
I
That's
mean,
a lot of
this-
work for $35.
There we go. Honda Quadra Cut.
Right.
Stella, you know that the composite
then,
of that metal is not real steel. It's like a pop metal.
Then it's got
almost.
this weird thing on here.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
the
Bruce,
same
you
as
know you
mine,
can
Bruce.
adjust that. The little lever in the middle.
Yeah.
The little lever in the middle will adjust it. Yeah, so it goes high. Spin it now, and now tighten the lever, and that'll be its new position.
Great.
Cool, huh?
Pretty sick.
I have that.
And the
I have that
cable
on my.
goes the cable goes down the handlebar.
Yep, I have that on my HIX. It's really nice.
But you see that we get things late here, so that's a that's a new machine. You guys have been seeing these for a couple of years, and for us, that's a new machine.
You know, you're spinning how many RPM on that blade, and you bent that shaft. That
Yeah.
hot metal steel that they put on there eventually is going to let go, and you're going to lose a leg or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you're right, Henry.
Well, if I
You're
go to
going to
the-
get an
go to the
amputation.
house, I'll replace the.
I mean, a good friend of mine, he has that setup, you know, where you can take the engine and you can straighten a crank.
Yeah.
And I have never successfully done it on a Honda. I have successfully done it on Briggs engines. I don't know if the metal is different or what, but the Honda ones, they are tough. They're hard.
Klaus, do you know if that motor made it a season or two with
It
that
did.
crank?
It's
It
still
did?
running. I see it every year. Yeah.
Now, I've got a jack press, right? So if I built a couple, like Ken said, if I built a couple of V's, metal V's or
They're V
something,
blocks.
would I be V blocks? Would I be able to crank her down and see if she straightens?
I don't think so. But if a new crank is $33, I would go that way.
That'd be 50 Canadian. That's not bad, but like Stella says, it'd be $100. But that, you see, the problem is I'm only going to get $200 for the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
That's the big problem. And everybody, I get so many comments on my videos. Bruce, why don't you tear them down more? It's just not financially.
Unless it's going to be a keeper. I mean,
Yeah, or unless the video will make me $1 million.
Yeah.
This is what I sort of fabbed up with some parts laying around. You can buy these that have like ball bearings in them, but I have straightened out scooter and moped cranks with this guy. You set this on a flat surface, then put a dial gauge on the end, and then you can very easily mark what's what, and then take the crank out where it is and wail on it with a big BFH. So
I'm sure you wouldn't
Stella.
have much metal fatigue if you only bend it once or twice.
Stella, is that an OEM tool?
Yes, it is OEM out of the stuff that I grabbed out of where I used to work.
Perfect.
Leftover spare parts.
Unistrut.
The only thing I did was I cut the V's in there, and like I said, you can buy these professionally, and they have like little ball bearings in there. But this is good enough for me. It's a moped,
Yeah.
It's still,
but that's
I've
more
never
of a
noticed it
checking.
before. Your
fixture,
hair's long
Stella.
as my
Bruce,
wife
you were
is.
thinking
I was using this yesterday.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, Ken.
Yeah, and for me, it's just for me, it's just
Yeah,
I
some
like to
heavy-duty
fix
V
things.
blocks
I don't
and arbor
necessarily,
press.
I'm the one to always replace parts because I have plenty of time on my hands. It's fun. I enjoy beating on things with a hammer.
Really?
Me too.
I think I'm falling in love.
Oh, Phil.
Well, thanks for the fun, guys. Still don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll let you know.
Hey, Kenny, what was that cat burglar remark? What the hell is that?
Well, it's a black shirt. It looks like you're getting ready to scale a building.
Rob a 7-Eleven.
It's 26 degrees Celsius here right now, and I got black pants on and a black sweatshirt, and I'm not even sweating. I don't get hot.
Steve, we're getting your weather and you're getting ours. We've had a week and a half of a half an inch of rain a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just been
Wow.
terrible.
Think how green your grass is going to be next week, though.
Yeah, some pumps going. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't know how you get it.
Henry, when we met this morning at Ken's for breakfast, I was working on a 2-cylinder Briggs, and I got it together right after. No difference.
No difference.
No difference.
What was going on with it?
I'm sorry, guys. I have a 2-cylinder Intec V-twin, with a lazy left cylinder. Left cylinder will, if you disconnect the good cylinder, it will run, but it can take no load whatsoever. It simply doesn't contribute at all. So I took the head off. I've done the valves. I've done new gasket, cleaned everything, done everything, put it back together. No difference. No difference in pressure. No difference in running. So
Rings.
yeah.
Gotta be the
Sundays-
rings then.
Gotta be
No,
rings.
no. I did a leak down on it. It's fine. 15%. It's fine.
Right.
Can you swap the coils?
Already done that. No difference.
That was my best shot. Sorry, man.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I mean, unless
Sorry, Klaus, I'm laughing with you, buddy.
thank you. Unless there's something wrong with the camshaft, it's got to be the carb. It has to be. That's the next step. So I'm waiting for the carb kit, which is fairly expensive for those dual barrel Nickies, but that's yeah.
How much is it?
What about an intake manifold leak or something stupid like that?
Already done that.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, already done that. And I did it twice. I first did it with carb spray, and I thought I heard something. I said, that's not good enough. I went to get the acetylene torch, and I put acetylene around it to see if no different.
Hey.
No different.
He's there. Yeah.
Who's that guy? Is he new to
Mr.
YouTube?
15K.
Hey, Mick.
Congratulations on your 15K, Mick.
Yeah,
You got a
you
new
made it.
member.
Thank you very much indeed.
Hello, brother. How you doing?
Who
Very
is
well,
this?
thank you very
You look
much.
as tired-
How
you look
how
as
you
tired
doing?
you look as tired as I feel.
What's his
Well-
channel name again?
When you when you work as hard as I do, of course,
Mower something.
you know it becomes very hard to keep up with everybody.
I thought you.
Hi Steve, how are you doing? Are you doing well? It's nice to see you.
I am I'm nice and toasty warm right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice. I see you have a nice sweatshirt on there, Steve.
Yeah, I thought I'd spare you guys with the logo today.
Is that something that most old people do your age? Should wear sweatshirts during the day?
Yeah, that's right.
Hang on a minute.
And-
Mick.
and-
Hang on. What are you wearing, boy?
And also, speaking of which, it's almost noon. It's my bedtime, so I got to go pretty quick here.
Anyway,
Time for the nap.
happy Saturday
Yeah.
night. Here's to you.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Klaus, cheers. Stella, cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
Cheers,
Christmas.
everyone.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Oh, pretend.
Oh, sorry, guys. I don't drink beer.
Mine's red sugar-free Kool-Aid.
By the way, you go around next.
They drink the Kool-Aid.
Bill, I thought there
Sugar-free
was salad.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we used to call it Kool-Aid 2 years ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Boone's Farm Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah.
I remember when you were mixing those little things with the powder, and if you spilled it on the countertop,
Yeah,
the
it's
color would
permanent.
soak in. You couldn't get it out. I mean,
That's what this is. It's
I remember
the
that, too.
powdered
Or on your
sugar-free
fingers.
packages.
Hey, Klaus, even on your fingers, you'd get it on
Yeah.
there, and they're stained for a while. Yeah.
yeah, like eating Cheetos for too long, they'll go all. Ew, yeah.
And then all around
Penny,
your lips.
Penny might know about
Yeah.
that. Your fingers get stained, Kenny, when you're eating too many Cheetos.
Yep.
I don't like Cheetos, but Doritos, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
Yep.
That's the most horrible stuff. Bill, how can you drink that?
All
No,
it is, all it
This
called
is way
sugar.
worse than that. This is the stuff that comes in a little skinny package,
Yeah.
and it's 10 calories for like the whole bottle, which thing's huge.
Have you read the stuff that's in it? It's got words you can't even pronounce.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if I could pronounce it, then I could make it myself.
Just drink Red Bull. That's way better for you.
Yeah. Nobody
so
wants
I-
me to have Red Bull.
I don't like Red Bull.
That's the old one.
Yeah, the young kids tease us about beer, and then they suck back 3 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
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 Instant soft drink.
We don't have that over in the UK, actually, guys.
Just add 10 cups of sugar.
We don't see that in the UK, thank God.
It's the same thing with what's that called? It's Tang.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
What a horrible thing to put on the
Oh,
market.
the astronauts brought it to the moon.
It doesn't. It still tastes like.
Yeah, that was in
Oh, you got
1969.
Klaus, you got to take a tablespoon and just crunch it and swallow it.
Oh
No.
no! They took it to the moon. Yeah, they knew they drank it when they ran out of everything else.
I was at a Motel 6 once, and they told us in the morning that they ran out of OJ, so they would be serving Tang, and apparently I wasn't listening, so I got my glass of orange juice, and I kind of went.
You drink sweet.
You knew that was not OEM orange juice.
They're sure those motels
It's
are sure
boring,
cheaping out,
and it
they're sure cheaping
represents
out
you.
on the free breakfasts.
Yeah.
Donut and Tang.
Yeah. Oh.
Astronauts or not, it's. Hey, Dick Small Engines. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, all the best.
How's it going, Dick?
Con,
me I'll make you rich yet.
Con, I'm going to share the screen, Con. I want to show Bruce that mower I picked up today.
Yeah, you ready?
Just going to you should sit down in the basement, mate. Yeah.
It's probably green.
Well, you bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up, mate. Yeah, bring it up. Bruce might appreciate this. So I picked a lawnmower up today, Bruce.
Okay.
It belonged to an old boy that used to own a lawnmower shop in my town many years past.
Yes, I think you've mentioned him.
Fully restored it, and then put it in a shop window for 10 years.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
It's not as cool. It gets cooler, right, Bruce? It gets cooler than this, right? Because you're not noticing the kickstart on the back.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a washing machine engine.
It's
I think it is.
It's a Villiers Mark III Atco with a two-stroke midget engine, single cylinder, 83 I think cc, with a kickstart, no pull cord in them days, and he done a full restore on it, and everything is original. Everything apart from this, I think the fuel cap is not, but apart from that, everything. The grass box needs to be done.
Nick, it's got to go into a museum, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding.
What
So
year
how do
is
you-
that, Nick?
So it's a 14-inch cut, 1954.
Wow.
And this afternoon, whilst live on the WhatsApp group, where Bruce, if you gave me your phone number, then I could add you. I actually managed to fire it up
What's
for 8
that?
seconds this afternoon. I actually put juice down the head, give it a kick, and it went pop, 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 pop.
All right. Nice.
I just
Congratulations.
A lot of issues about the time.
thought I'd share that with you, Bruce, because some of your intellect would appreciate that.
Is that a two-stroker or a four-stroke?
So it's an original two-stroke, which means they would have run it on petrol and engine oil, not two-stroke oil back in those
Right.
days.
Well, that's what they all had back then. Same thing with the old scooters I have. They just say
Yeah.
30 weight, non-detergent oil. That's what they say. So
So it runs on 20 to 1.
Whoa.
right.
Yeah.
No mosquitoes in that yard.
No.
No.
That's a smokestack. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a smokestack, but it's also going to coke up real fast. So you're going to have to clean, keep the top of the cylinder clean, the top of the piston.
You know what?
But you can go down on that with the modern, more synthetic oils.
Well,
In
when I was a kid, we had a two-stroke lawnmower, Tecumseh,
3%.
and Dad just mixed some oil in a can and shook her up.
Yeah.
And I cut the lawn with that till I was 17 years old, and we
Right.
never took the plug out. We never took it apart. Just kept using it. So they'll take a horrible amount of abuse.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. They will.
I caught that too, Kenny.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I caught it.
Steve, I'm in the same boat as you, driving in the same direction.
I just bit my tongue and just kept on smiling.
Yeah, I moved on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to run a clean stream here and failing miserably. You realize?
Well, like they say, it gets all the crud off the head, right?
Only
Look, man,
He's gone.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what.
he's a bad fucker. I don't know what I am.
Dear. Oh my lord!
You do what you got to do in this life.
You see, Phil, you were worried before when all I said was I didn't know girls had heads till I was 28.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
I looked at Steve, and Steve went,
Don't do it. Don't go there.
Hi, Eddie. Hi, Eddie.
So what's up, eh?
Yeah,
say, huh?
so, yeah, it's quite a sweet little thing, isn't it? Little engine like that, so quite nice. 1954.
It is nice.
Probably put them downstairs on the bench. Here you go.
Customer.
I had something like it, but I remember. Well, you know, Mick. I had something
You
basically-
had Conker. You had exactly the same, but
Yeah.
yours was C solid.
It was, yeah.
And I only picked this up. I paid quite strong money for it, to be fair. But when I spoke to a gentleman who I bought it off, and they were actually clearing out their granddad's house, his possession, he's just passed away, and they were cleaning out his house of all his possessions, and this is part of his estate. So I didn't really feel it right me knocking him down 50 quid to try and get a decent deal out of it.
How'd you find it,
Hey,
Mick?
Mick's
How'd you actually find it?
Hey, Mick's man has got feelings too. He said that they've done a full restore, brand new crank, all new old stock parts, brand new crank, piston, rings, the lot, all went in.
You ought to be tempted to have it something set up in your workshop as a showpiece.
You should,
Yes,
you should
It's a nice little machine.
paint up the grass collector and stick her in your window.
In Texas, they put tractors in the yards,
Yeah.
like old 40s and 50s tractors.
Oh, for ornaments.
Older. Yeah, they are. They're yard art.
Yeah, they
In
do
the
here
UK.
too. Yeah.
In the UK, they put other people's stolen cars in front of people's yards. Mainly cars with no catalytic converters.
Yeah, right.
Bringing it around, bringing it around.
Yeah, that's sweet, Mick. That will. Are you going to try and tidy up the box on it and stuff?
So you can buy the decals for it. My concern is, I got it from Facebook, Ken. My concern is if I do a pucker job on the grass box, it may make the mower look less.
You still have to
There's a
separate it.
certain amount of restore you've got to be careful of, haven't you? You can over restore it, and then
To be fair,
yeah.
there's not a lot of mower there, with regards to paneling. So it wouldn't take a great deal to take the engine off, which you can put in your pocket, take the cylinder off and what have you, and then maybe just get it all powder coated, just get it done. It won't cost much money.
Mick, you were talking about some kind of club.
Bring it down here, and I can get that done for you.
Mick, you were talking about a club or something, joining a club or something. What were we talking about this morning? Some kind
There's
of club?
actually a club called the Old Lawnmower Club, which you can join in America, Australia, even Canada. I see we just have a Dutch person who wants to join the WhatsApp group, no, not allowed.
Not allowed. No.
You can go onto Facebook and join it, and they also have their own website. If ever you come across something a bit nice, and you want decals or you want valve clearances or all the stuff that you can't normally find online, we message the Lawnmower Club, and they'll help you out.
Right.
Yeah, there's another thing on the web. There's all the old machinery. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but they got all sorts on there. Load of old manuals and stuff, Nick.
Is that Martlet's?
Martlet's does have some of those. Yeah.
But there's a forum, and you can get all the old manuals and stuff on there. It's really useful. It's called Antique. I'd have to look it up, Nick, to let you know.
So I got all of the stickers for my Homelite XP1020 ready to go. And I'm gonna start.
Are those stickers or
These are actually
water slides?
Even the actual caution sticker for the chainsaw. All of them.
Are those stickers or water slides? Are they water slides?
These are stickers. So my instructions were, if I'm going to clear coat them very lightly at first, or it might cause some issues with the ink.
Right.
I'll just put them on put them on, Bruce, and then spray them with some clear lacquer.
Right.
I'll do.
I think I'll probably run the chainsaw twice, once for a video and once for the guy who gave it to me, and then it's going to hang in here.
Who made those, Bruce?
Put the stickers on and spray it with lacquer.
SCS Supply, Sugar Creek.
Oh, Sugar Creek. Okay, yeah, they do a lot of stuff. Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they'll do any decal you want as long as it's something where they can find a graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you go, Mick, in the UK for your decals?
Funnily enough, the other side of the world, Australia.
Really?
Yeah. It's weird because all the old Atco Villiers stuff you can get from a lawnmower club, but they're quite expensive, and you got to become a member, which is expensive as well. Well, not expensive, but they need to keep the door open. But I got all my stickers for my Ransom Marquis, of which there was about 4, for $11.99 from Australia.
Wow. What about the postage side of things? Does that include postage? Does that include the postage?
Yeah. It's on eBay.
Was that stickers, Mick, or water transfer?
Proper stickers.
Oh, okay.
They got adhesive on the back of them, haven't they? You can peel them off and stick them on.
You just peel it off, place it, push it down, and then lacquer over the top. And they're really nice.
I bought the ones for the small 2-horse bricks that I did around Christmas.
That look nice.
And they're vinyl too, but on the instructions it says just spray it lightly with a little soapy water, and you can maneuver them into place.
Really?
Yeah.
And once you leave them, they sit.
The vinyl still sticks, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a regular vinyl adhesive thing, but you can still give them the little.
That's how sign shops do, like window decals and whatnot. Soapy water, then they can slide around, get it, just so, and then they squeeze all the water out of it. Yeah.
I dare say, if I got hold of Allet, they've got all the copyrights to Atco. So I dare say, if I got hold of Allet, they may actually have the designs there, which I could then have for nothing, and then print it myself.
I think when you're talking about, so they're like the surface tension they work on, don't they? Basically, you squeeze them out, and then they will stay there. They do a lot of office work and stuff, don't they? To blank out windows in the offices and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Window tinters, they do that kind of stuff too.
So so when you're putting stickers on something, you're getting serious, eh? Like purchase stickers.
Yeah, Bruce. It's go or no go time, right? You get it wrong, you're in trouble.
So
because when you put that sticker on, that paint ain't quite as dry as you would like it to be. Like, you can't wait to get it off.
It takes a month for the paint to dry or more.
Yeah.
I can't even wait till the afternoon. I'm assembling it while they're still sticky.
Hey, would anyone like to see my sliding door window?
No, thanks.
Oh, I think it's a sliding door window. What happened?
That's what happens when you drop your impact on the floor with a screwdriver bit in it, and it bounces.
Oh.
And you have it in the house.
I wonder what that was work on this afternoon, Mick. I looked at it and thought,
a 24-pound toilet seat broke, so I replaced it. And I come downstairs, all the tools in my hand, like you do, put it on the kitchen table, bounced on the floor, and it just caught the bottom edge of the patio door by about 3 millimeters.
Oh.
I do that kind of stuff all the time.
Did you install that new one yourself, Mick?
Yeah, I've already got the beading's already out, Steve. I pulled the beading out, ready to go. So just pop it in, beading in, done.
Beautiful.
you won't be doing that again in a hurry, then, mate.
Well, it wasn't too bad. It all shattered, but stayed there.
Yeah.
So I got some clean filmed it all up, put some tape on it.
Yeah.
I said to Mrs. P, it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah.
And then Riley Boy came in and went.
I'll be right back, guys.
And then now it's as bad as it looks.
Yeah, and then you blamed him for breaking the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're okay there, Mick, because you've got the outside door you can lock anyway, haven't you?
I've got
so you can lock up. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I've got conservative there. That's it, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to be fair, a new glass is only about £170. Quite cheap. Double glazed.
That was an expensive toilet seat then.
Yeah.
180.
That was one expensive shit.
£185 toilet seat. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't say you'll never do it again because it just happens.
The next time they can use a pink bucket out in the garden.
Yeah.
You know what I saw somebody do once? If you take a piece of porcelain off a spark plug, chip off a little piece, maybe the size of like a little pebble, that's all it takes. Throw it into a car window, it'll shatter immediately.
It's true. I've done it many times.
Yeah, porcelain.
Really?
Yeah.
Right,
Back in the old days.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but the weight of the spark plug allows you to really, get the right trajectory to hit it just right.
Why do you think God invented torch spark plugs?
That's right.
Not for small engines.
Smash them apart and use them for window breakers.
Exactly that.
So you're saying just the tiniest little piece of the porcelain will be a small piece?
You need. A size of a pea, Bill. And I've seen people drop it from 2 feet even.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something to do with
some of that porcelain
or ceramic, whatever it's made out of.
I did a service on an Alco, which is a German brand mower, and it had a Bosch plug in it, but that's all it said. It was engines made in China, but the plug said Bosch, and that was it. No number, nothing. Bosch. I'm figuring, like, what are they doing?
That is weird.
They're just trying to make it look good.
I guess, yeah.
They saved a quarter of a cent printing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we multiply a quarter of a cent by $1 million. It's a lot of money, isn't it?
I think that was what you were looking at, Conker. You were looking at an Alco, weren't you? Mo, the other week. You?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah. There's one there. There's one here at the moment actually going up, but well, no, that's no, that's not an Atco. That's the
Alco.
Yeah, that's the one down the road here with that lady. Yeah. It's still there.
I mean, last year and this year, I think Alco has made, at least for here in Europe, they have made the best mower for the money 2 years in a row. And they do a pro series called Solo. So it's called Alco Solo, which is, they say it's their professional brand, but
in America they do one called Marco Polo. Marco Polo.
Yeah.
They do polo bits over there.
But I mean, compared to a Stiga, which is or Maxfield or whatever GGB product is out there, they charge too much money for not enough quality. They really do these things.
I was in B&Q this week, Klaus. Mountfield Stiga GGP engine, self-propel, 19-inch, £285.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
But I sell the
the untrained eye thinks it's a Honda, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I sell the Alco Solos, which is their Pro Series, for the equivalent of £350 UK pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a metal gearbox. It's got the works, and the steel deck. When you hit it, you can feel that it's just not. So.
But it's like that web of mine, that Were 400 thingy. That's a Chinesium thing, yeah.
Klaus.
I'm going to do a leak by test on that, guys. I haven't even ever done any of those yet.
My only theory, before we get into that, has that got a compression relief valve on it?
Which one?
That Web of Conker.
The Web, the WR400. I don't know.
Little overhead valve.
Yes. It's over. Yes, it is.
I was thinking the other day, it might have a little compression relief valve on that.
That will be on the cam, you mean?
Small button.
As long as it's beyond the cam, then all you do is just you rotate the flywheel just like another quarter inch or something, and you'll be fine. It'll close the valve.
I don't. I mean, I thought everything below 200 cc didn't have compression release.
I don't. I'm just casting my mind back with the
No.
I don't
I'm-
remember seeing
I'm
one.
not-
Some chainsaws do.
I'm just thinking if you're getting low compression reading, if that is accurate.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing the flow by for to see. We got there, Ken.
I don't know. Are they trying to tell me something?
Senior dating.
Oh, you so don't want to click on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
like you're not already a member.
He already has. Yeah, come on.
Who remembers?
Yeah.
Who remembers that last
There's
video?
there's
Ken?
a few good-looking gilfs on there. Okay.
Who remembers that video, Ken, the other week? Remember the video? The title was "Repairing a Mower for a Divorcee Woman." Yeah.
Yeah. You dog, you Ken. You're a dog. You
You're
are
a bad bugger. You're a bad bugger, Ken.
Better than the divorced men after you.
Doesn't matter.
Is Rob? Are you Rob?
Hey, Rob.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Rob?
I wonder,
Rob?
I wonder what the chances are of it having a compression relief valve on it, or compression relief.
But even so, mate, I mean, it still won't start anyway.
I like that.
What are you eating, Mick?
Technically, Henry, it's none of your business.
What is it?
Yeah, but Mick, you just lost 48
Crisps.
stone, and now you're eating crap. What are you doing?
It's not carrot sticks, I'll tell you that.
Crisps.
Coke
What the hell's
bottles.
that? Fingernail? Oh, Coke bottles, the gummies.
Look,
Come-
I've just
come
hit 15K. I'm entitled to a beer and a little pack of chew sweets. You know what I'm saying? I'm entitled.
Yeah,
to
they
I've got-
just
I've
going
got-
in.
There you
and
go.
One stone off, 2 stones on.
Henry, you're normally sat there chewing a big handful of nuts. Don't even start on me.
You got there?
then-
Oh,
Nice.
What's that, Klaus? Like sandwich creams?
A little
crackers.
salty crackers type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, Klaus has got salty crackers. Normally Henry's got a big jar of mixed nuts.
I heard that.
Wait.
Yeah.
He's got a jar of whose nuts?
Oh, no, you got cereal without the box.
Shreddies.
Shreddies.
Shreddies you got there.
Last week it was a big tube of mixed nuts. he
That
had
looks
in
like,
there.
what is it? Cinnamon
Shreddies.
Toast Crunch.
Graham cereal. Graham.
It's hard.
I eat life cereal
That's
a
hard
lot that
times when
way.
you got to use cereal for a snack. Eh?
Hey, you know what? It keeps the weight down.
That wasn't supposed to be funny, you know.
And whenever you fart, it gets dusty, right?
Notice how Bruce has gone really quiet. He's not saying.
No, Bruce is tired. He had a rough old day yesterday, didn't he, Bruce?
Here's what Henry got.
I'm beat up today.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good cereal. I like that.
Hey,
That's a
you
good
can eat
cereal.
those golden grams by the handful.
Oh yeah.
As Ken does.
Cheerios are good too. I like the Honey Nut Cheerios. I heard they're good for you.
I go with the sugar-free Kool-Aid just so I can eat 4 bags of potato chips.
Exactly.
I mean,
you got to make your
yeah,
choices in life.
The
And then you're
balance,
even.
yeah.
Yeah, you're even now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like we've been informed by the doctor to stop drinking and eating because of our blood pressure is high, is it?
No. Cholesterol is just a fad. Right?
Yeah, but now, if you want to lose weight, you eat fat, beef, pork, meat, no carbs.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Well, you can eat that, Bruce, up until when your doctor says you got to stop. Isn't that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, when you hit
but you
ketosis.
do that,
Vitamin.
Bruce. You're gonna fry your kidneys.
Mhm.
Don't do
I
that.
have friends that are on keto diet all the time,
Yeah.
and they actually do a blood test for their ketones daily.
Wow.
If you've got any diet that you need to take a daily blood test, you're on the wrong diet.
There's
I
somebody
think
else.
so
There's
too.
somebody else at the moment on this panel who has to have regular blood pressure tests every day.
There's an American stand-up guy who said just put the fork down, and that's
had
the best
three
diet
medical-
ever.
Ken, is the next line about Golden Graham cereal by the handful?
I had 3 medical appointments this week. You know that's bad, right?
The
Yeah.
problem is with Conker, you do realise that kit's supposed to go around your arm.
Yeah, and it's all blank. Are you still with us,
Number
Phil?
one.
You
No,
just
Good
no,
Lord.
I'm on the old
you just leave the
tablet
blood
there.
pressure strap on. Eh?
They put me on that stuff.
Yeah.
What's that?
And melodipine?
That's because you drink all that bloody apple juice, don't you?
I tell you what, though. That'd make your foot swell up. God, bloody hell.
You're lucky it's just your foot.
I was hoping for more, but there we go.
Did you say foot or gut? Did you get gout from that?
Sorry?
Did you say foot or gut?
No, foot. It can give your foot swell up.
He couldn't afford the more expansion on his tummy.
Like phlebitis or gout or something like that?
No, it's not gout, mate. It's I think it's like a water retention thing. I'm not quite sure what it is actually. They do say in the blurb about it does make you give you a swelling in your foot or something.
My first wife used to get that.
But yeah, it's to be honest with you, it's not that comfortable, to be honest with you. But there we go.
Hey,
the old
John.
blood pressure's come right down.
Now, I got actually a small engine related question.
I'll show you my average. I'll show you
this.
this.
The right channel?
I don't think it is, Klaus. I think you better go and find someone else to play.
Yeah, look, there's the average.
What does that mean?
Wow, you're doing good.
120,
That's not bad.
163, 110. That ain't bad. 110, 65 is right. 120 is still all right, Conk.
No,
It's the second number that really matters.
I'm 130 over 80 all the time.
What? 130 over 80?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's
I think
perfect.
when it used to be, I was 185 over something, so I think maybe it was not quite right.
Well, they used to say 90 was the good second, and it was 80. Now it's down to 70. So pretty
You know
soon,
what? They're
Give me
actually
zero.
starting to muck around with it less.
yeah.
If you're steady and your heart rate is under 90, they leave you alone now. And I think that's good. All that crap they make you take isn't good for you either.
And
When
you're
you're married to a nurse
can of
like
fizzy drink.
me and Mick, I tell you what, you don't get an option. If they think you're married to a nurse, if something ain't quite right, they ain't gonna let you get away with it. They
Oh, no,
really
well,
don't.
see, Sue's the same. If something ain't quite right, I get an appointment made for me. I'm going.
Exactly right. Hey, John. Good evening.
Hey, John.
John?
How are y'all?
Phone, John.
Yeah, hey, guys. John
Yeah, your
needs
phone.
3 more subscribers to break 100.
No
Hold on.
way. Did you just say John
3.
needs 3 more cucumbers? What
He
was that?
did.
To make a salad? What did you
Yeah,
say?
he needs 3 more to make a salad.
I stopped what I was doing for this.
You did.
You got to turn your phone, John.
Aren't you glad you did?
Yeah, I'm just ecstatic.
John, don't make out you have something better to do.
Can you hear me okay?
No.
Yeah, you're good,
You're
John.
forward, John. You got to go sideways.
John, we can hear you even if you didn't have your mic on.
Who's the guy with the weird hat? What?
That's Hank.
Ah,
Hey,
okay,
hey. Oh, well,
We lost John.
You're a little darker there, John. So actually, I have
There he
a
is.
small engine related question.
It's not oil, is it? It's not oil, is it?
Nope.
Not for that.
Nope.
I've got
Nope.
energy
Nope.
for it.
It's about OEM diaphragms.
There you go, mate. The floor is yours, mate. There you go.
Can't see Chad.
I have a quick question that I was asked in one of the comments to my videos.
Excuse me.
Is WD-40 a lubricant?
no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sort of.
Yes.
Depends on what you're using it for.
No,
Yes, it is.
yes, no,
Yeah,
yes. I feel like my parents are divorced, and I'm
It
asking the
never
wrong
was.
people. Yes,
I think
Never
it
was.
actually is a lubricant, but it evaporates too
I'm
fast.
gonna.
I think it
Right.
says on the can
I'm
it's a
going to say
lubricant.
yes. I'm going to say yes off the bat, and I'll prove you all wrong after we have this debate.
If you
It's
put it
not a
on a
lubricant.
squeaky door, the door stops squeaking. So I guess it kind of is a lubricant. Right?
It's a dessert topping.
No,
Guys, Klaus just figured out. Klaus just figured out our OEM part and motor oil. He said, yeah, we throw that at him.
There
He
we
says,
go.
"So I got something I can throw back now."
yeah, I just did, didn't I?
Everybody's going to get a can.
You got to say it is. I think it says it is on the can.
Right on the can, it says lubricates.
Yeah.
Lubricate, and not a
You got the
lubricant.
fancy
Gates.
straw.
Yeah, plural.
Yeah.
You got the fancy straw there, girl.
It
I would-
doesn't.
I would-
It dries. It dries up.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't
I-
stick around.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of like jelly.
Don't use it on your garage door rollers because they'll.
And also, what WD-40 spray are we talking about here? Because they do
regular stuff. Regular.
Oh well, we never specified that when you asked the question, did we?
Mick bathes in it.
Yeah, way to go, Stella.
They do a silicone spray.
Stella, now I'm falling in love.
They also do.
Anybody's got that much WD-40?
I have. They also do a specialist spray as well.
I have them all. I have them all, Mick. So yeah, they're good.
It is a lubricant.
Yeah, the specialist ones, but the regular WD-40 is that a lubricant?
It's more of a water. It's more of a water displacement fluid.
Yeah, you spray it on a squeak, and the squeak will be back in the
water
week.
displacement, right? 40 weight.
Moisture.
Theoretically, it's edible.
Moisture displacement. Yeah.
Did you spill that on your coveralls?
It also makes good suntan lotion as well.
Absolutely not.
Nice, and it smells good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop.
Well, the stuff that clobbers me is the old people that rub it on their joints. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
There's nothing wrong with it on a
Who does that? Or,
John
like,
said-
who really believes that?
Jordan says
Hey, you want to let us know, Hank?
Jordan says he wouldn't use WD-40 as lube.
No.
I don't think we're on the same topic.
You guys remember?
I use carb spray.
Yeah.
It's not water soluble. That's the problem.
The guys from the U.S. will remember this from Saturday Night Live when Chevy Chase was on. They had called Shimmer. It's like Shimmer is a floor wax. It's a dessert topping. It's a floor wax. It's a dessert topping. Hey, Shimmer's a floor wax and a dessert topping. It's great. And just look at that shine.
Yeah.
So what context are you talking it being a lubricant for, Klaus?
I mean,
Steady,
chains,
steady.
axles, cables.
Klaus,
I'll spray it on my
here's the
head
problem
pillow.
with it. Here's
Yeah,
the
that's
problem
about
with WD-40 is once you spray it on things, it will remove other lubrication and leave things dry, which is not how you want that. I mean, it's a great cleaner for stuff like that, but it will tend to clean off.
Look at John. He's just
dry is no good.
And it's a good snack.
See?
Just
No,
saying.
I was told use it on your knives and edges like hedge trimmer and stuff. It'll get the water off it from the branches. So it won't rust.
Yeah.
And it'll leave it with a little coating on it. So
Yeah, but Mick
Right.
used it to clean up carburetor jets.
Bill, you see it?
I don't. I
I
wouldn't.
know, Klaus.
It's
I
working.
saw that. You threw that perfect. You bowled the perfect ball where it went right up to the edge of the gutter and right down the middle.
Yes.
Well, I use it. I spray it on the brass emulsion tubes and the brass main jets in carburetors to help get it through the threads. And yes, I use it as a lubricant, and then it burns right away as soon as you start the car. So yes, I use it as a lubricant, not a personal lubricant, but a good small engine lubricant.
You had to do that, Stella, didn't you? You had to do
You
that.
asked, you asked.
Stella, just stop while you're ready.
what's that? A vegetable condom, Mick?
We went.
I'm not gonna use the word. I will not say that word. I will not say cucumber the whole time.
We went
But-
40 minutes. We went 40 minutes this time without a
Oh,
cucumber.
You
Without a
can't use
cucumber.
the C word. It's called the C word, Bill.
Yeah, the C word.
It's the C
Say
word.
nope, no cucumbers.
I'm going to work. Y'all have a good time. I might see you, might not.
I'll see you later.
Can't take
Bye,
it
John.
for
I can't take this no more.
It's always as good. Hey, John, always as good as saying, mate.
Let me know how the rider comes out, John.
y'all have fun. I couldn't see chats. If anybody said hey, I say hey back. I appreciate it.
Keep spitting them pips.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Don't go there, John.
Yeah, I about knocked my damn self out a while ago.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
How big was a cucumber?
Are you all right?
Up this zero turn, I leaned down to release the brake, and I put my hand on the seat. The seat popped up, hit my forehead.
Oh,
Not hard either.
Ooh, be careful there, buddy.
You can't teach stupid.
What?
He's hurting, man.
He's on you like.
Hey Mick, I'm just glad it's not my turn.
He's on you like a fly on the third. I tell you,
There's still time for you yet, Bill.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We still got more time on the clock.
Turn or Mr. Bruce's turn, or Stella's turn, or Ken's turn, or Conker. Somebody's turn. I don't care who, but it's somebody's turn.
Keep spitting them tips, old boy.
No, I usually get my turn right at the beginning. Phil's not going to let me off from my badly named channel ever.
No, I think it's a brilliant name, Bill. I'll be honest with you. I love it. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, guys, in all honesty, being laughed at by peers, it's a compliment, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I don't take it wrong at all. It's all good.
It's just that some of you are more popular than others.
When did this incident happen, John? How long ago?
Pardon?
When did this incident happen? How long ago?
1900.
No. When you hurt yourself on the zero turn.
Depends if you mean first time.
What?
When you hurt yourself on the zero turn, how long ago was that?
Oh, about 20 minutes.
So you run into the house, you're bleeding all over the place, and you see your wife. It's not as bad as it looks.
No, it's actually gone, and I'm out here, and I didn't believe there was nobody to cry to. So I'm fine.
Well, you can cry. You're crying to us. That's working.
And Lisa is a nurse, so there's no help there.
Yes, the nurse in the corner. I got to be careful.
Yeah.
How to pronounce
So
it.
you thought you'd come up here and start bitching to us about it, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, Mick, he just came up to see your cucumber.
I'm
That's what we've been doing for the past 50.
I'm fixing to go. If I get back in time, it's on, Mick. I promise you. Y'all be good. I'll see you in a little while.
Bring it on, old boy.
See you later, John.
See you, mate.
Here.
Here, John.
Bye, John.
Okay, now he deserves
I
3
think
more
he heard
subscribers
himself a
just
little
for that.
worse than he's letting on.
Yeah, let's get him 3 more subscribers. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got in the house now?
So in all honesty, did we decide on whether WD-40 was a lubricant or not?
Hey, Rob.
Yes, in certain circumstances, it is a lubricant, but it's not a long-lasting lubricant. That's my humble opinion.
Yeah.
That's the best answer yet. Thank you, Stella.
Do you know what I use it for? I use it to clean down the machine, to get rid of all the dirt, the grime, and the crust.
Absolutely.
Klaus doesn't care unless it's an OEM lubricant.
We have too much dust out here. Well, it would. You put it outside, and it would be covered in dust right away.
Yeah.
Right away. Yeah. Well, the other thing that WD-40 is good for is removing adhesive. You know, if you have something like a little peel off some tape or whatnot, or a sticker, it takes the adhesive away. It's it has some good uses for stuff.
I use a tar remover for that. I've only used that this evening, fun enough, Stella, for a label to take off so you get to the screws, get off the cap and stuff. And it's a tar remover, used for cars. It's something Angel, it's called. Mixed Mate put me onto it. What's your
I just use lamp oil. That's what I use for tar stains.
We use baby oil. It works really good.
How do you get tar on your car?
If they just retard the surface and you're the first one driving over it or the second one, it splashes off.
I'll show you, Stella. I'll get this stuff and show it to you.
Henry, you've not drove one these roads.
What's that?
These roads are bad over here.
Yeah.
Is there any chance
Henry,
Ronnie Barker can change his comment? He's put on his comment at the moment. He's crying inside John. Can you change that comment? Because that doesn't sound right.
Henry, you're in charge for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, don't put him in charge, for Christ's sake.
All right, press that button, get rid of this one, that one, and
I've never seen you sitting in charge. It's all one.
Yeah, you're right there, Ken.
Yeah. So, lubricant. And I wouldn't use it as a lubricant at all.
No.
You could use just a high quality engine oil, but I don't want to go there tonight.
No, we don't. We don't want to go there. No. API SJ or higher. We don't want to go there. No.
What would you use, Klaus?
What's
yours?
right on that edge.
I did try it on a carburetor when I was after watching Mick, and the one thing it does have is good pressure in the can, and it will blow out holes, and it's okay. I did try it a few times.
I always do the Mick trick with WD-40 in carbs when I don't have a carb kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I watch these guys and they'll spray almost half a can to a can cleaning a carburetor. The outside, fine, spray, to drip it off. But the inside holes in it, all you need is a little, little shot.
I go for it.
They're trying to take a really clogged carburetor and clean it out with WD-40.
I've seen Brucey go a little postal with the methyl hydrate before.
Yeah.
See, I quite like that product, Pocket Rocket for a that's good stuff. But
What's
it
in
only comes in a very small can. But the
Is
pressure
that like a hole in your pocket?
is that a pocket in
Or
your
are you happy to see me?
I don't know what you guys think.
You know that.
Mick,
I
I don't think we get that over here.
No.
It's good.
But
No, I only came across it last year, Klaus, and it's got some really good
Amazon
pressure
it's
behind it, man. It's good stuff.
How about sometimes the when you get a real cheap oil or spray or whatever, it's high pressure in the can, but the volume of the product is very low.
Oh,
I was just going to say that about WD-40. I find that it's always stuff in the bottom of the can.
Yeah.
when there's no after
And
the
also,
but you-
that GT85 is very good as well. That's a good spray.
Now, is it safe to repressurize those cans, or is it the diesel effect that will go off? in your
Yeah,
face?
it's safe. It's
Bruce,
safe.
There's videos
Bruce-
on that.
Bruce, my friend, judging by some of your videos, that is probably the safest thing you can do.
Bruce, I have one of those the valve stems for tires and rims.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a nice air gun you got there.
That is a
buddy.
nice air gun. I just got cough on my.
Yeah.
I deserve that. I got Coke on my laptop.
That's why I use one of those little, like for a football, fill up the air with,
Yeah.
You get, that's a nice little needle that push that pressure in there,
Yeah, I know what I've seen on videos. I don't know what it is now. I think it might be. Is it double wide 6?
Yeah, he's done it. 65 Ford's done it. A few of them. Yeah.
Yeah. They've put like
Hobby Motors done it. Yeah.
like a bike valve, haven't they? Have you done it as
You
well?
gotta be-
Yeah, Schrader
Gotta be-
valve. Yeah.
On a carburetor, you got to be careful because on the little check valve, you can blow them out on a 2-stroke carburetor.
You want? I have 2 airlines. One that is reduced to 2 bars.
Hmm.
I don't know the PSI for that, but it's low
About 30.
pressure.
KPA.
Yeah. And I use that for carburetors. I don't go full tilt on those because
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Well, that needle valve has a hole on the side of it, so it doesn't allow you to have that kind of pressure. It pushes it off to the side,
Yeah. But I mean, I'm a student of what's the Canadian guy, Bruce? Donny Boy 73.
Yes.
And he said that many years ago. Don't go full blast on your small carburetors. You're gonna ruin them. Yeah. So yep.
Yeah, you'll pack it instead of get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you'll blow something. I mean,
Yeah.
there are little diaphragms inside the carburetor. You can't
You
do
thought
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you get gas out the muffler.
Yep.
We got
got
there.
there?
Bill? The new drink.
This is what, that's what I use to get rid of
Tar?
old on the back of stickers. Get the old adhesive and the rubbish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing stuff.
What's it taste like?
You want to make sure you have the door open. It stinks.
I'll tell you what else is good as well, Conk. You know what I use for stickers on the sign writing on van? A wallpaper steamer.
A wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, soften
Right.
them up.
You see,
It just comes
the thing
straight
is,
off.
All
I
right.
believe I believe that our friend Klaus has actually, over the years, been shortchanging us a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Because we all know that Klaus supplies us with these nice little air guns, doesn't he? Yeah.
Not all of us, Mick. Not all of us.
So
Not all of
I'm me. No, not me either. Count me. We're not in that league yet, mate. I don't think.
But what he doesn't tell you is that they come in different sizes, baby. You didn't tell me that, Klaus, did you?
Nope. I just sent out the regular one.
See, what you doing with that, Mick?
Wow.
That's a good air gun. That's a good air gun.
That would hurt. Well done.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you had a big boy as well, Klaus.
I don't have it. I don't have that much money. I can't afford that.
Mix is longer than yours.
Yeah,
I'll send you one.
Absolutely.
Klaus, I'll send you one.
Please don't. Please don't.
You just don't want to pay the duty.
No, when you know how you got to write the contents on it.
Yeah.
When you ship something like that, you got to write the contents. You say
Extendable probe.
done.
Yeah.
The long one.
The funny thing is that's about the size of a cucumber, right? So you figure
No.
out what you
Oh.
But make it actually comes in an additional length. They have one even longer than that.
So you can work on your neighbor's carburetor?
Yep. And they have the ones with the nozzle that also draws in regular air as part of the stream.
Oh, yours is a Venturi?
Yeah.
And why would you need that?
More airflow.
Have you guys ever used an air wand like that to siphon gas out of a tank?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
works so
tell
well.
to me. Tell to me.
Okay.
One minute. Vacuum.
You guys just keep talking. I got to do a show and tell.
That's the way we
Hey,
used
Steve.
to drain our pool that way.
Yeah,
Steve.
Then I've got a question as well for you guys as well in a minute.
Yeah, you create a vacuum with the pressure.
Yeah.
I got one
Yes.
made up.
Instead of sucking on it, you're blowing air past it. Yeah.
Hey,
Henry,
I can see my.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Oh,
Henry,
that's
behave
awesome.
yourself. If you can't talk
It's like,
freely,
it's like an
Henry,
enema. It's like an enema for your fuel tank.
No, I
Hey,
know what
Bruce.
he's gonna do. He's
I
gonna
can
blow
see
the
my
air
sticker,
past.
I'm just
So
more
you're very
intrigued.
interested.
Stella's
I'm more
not
intrigued
convinced.
Stella's taking
not
notes.
convinced.
I'm more intrigued as to where Bruce is going to stick that hose in a minute.
Hey, there's Bruce's ass.
Okay. Hose.
Well, he just said he gets a lot of gas out of his muffler, and I was still thinking about that.
We've all done it, right? So you stick
Bruce,
this
for the
end
love of
into the
Bruce.
gas tank.
Bruce, for the love of God, put some WD-40 in the end of it first.
And then
Make sure you leave that up.
So that end is in the gas tank. This end has got a little notch in it.
Yeah.
Ah,
And you just go like,
Yeah,
the
you're
gas
creating
will
a
come
vacuum.
out of the gas tank. As soon as you
Look-
get
Right.
stick it in
Look
the
at the air pressure control he got with that gun. That's good
But
stuff.
Bruce, if you just put air in the one end without that slit and then let go, that'll form a vacuum too.
you mean across the end? Yeah, it will. A
We used
little-
to do that to drain our pools. We'd have pool water.
Oh, yeah.
You go for the hose, and you unscrew it, and it just drain out.
But now that I can't get
I can only end
ethanol free
getting
gas
out of the
anymore, I
water.
just siphon it out of my truck.
They actually have an air gun with a plastic hose connected to it that you could put in solution
I'm sure they
and
do.
blow it.
Well,
Yeah.
what I would really like to know is why is Bruce running around siphoning gas out
Yeah.
Oh,
Gas
you
is
know why?
expensive. You can do what you got to do.
Because I'm a tightwad, and every time I leave the house, I spend $200. So
Frank is full and all his
I
neighbors
just
are low.
taking a little gas out of my truck. It costs me $8, and I can carry on.
Bruce.
With my
Bruce, I'm telling you right now, you should do a video on that.
yeah, absolutely right.
I am dead serious. I want you to do a video on that so I can
I've
rip your
not
video
seen that
off.
much computer.
well, we're within 2 weeks of each other, no matter what, right?
Hey, Steve, when can we
yeah.
expect that video from you?
Say
As
what?
soon as Bruce finishes.
When can we expect the video from you?
About 3 hours after Bruce does it. maybe 4 hours.
Can I ask a question, guys? Can I ask a question?
Is it about lubricant?
No. Right.
Is it an OEM lubricant?
You've all recognised one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
Ken loves those
All
things.
recognise one.
What are we
Okay,
looking
now
at?
when I operate this,
Oh,
okay, if I operate the throttle, which will be there,
No, that's
That's
the
the
choke.
choke.
Right?
I expect that to open fully, but it doesn't. Is that correct?
that's the
Yeah.
choke.
No, the
No.
front one is the choke.
Yeah.
The front one,
No, that's the rear.
That's
No,
the
that's
No,
the
throttle.
rear.
back.
That's the back
That's
one.
the
That's the
rear.
rear. That's the
That's
throttle.
the rear.
onto the motor, onto the manifold.
That's the throttle you're pointing
That's
at now.
the throttle.
That's the throttle.
That's the
Okay,
throttle.
throttle, right. So why is that one in that then closed?
That
That's
should
the choke.
open.
Because the choke's on.
Because
That's
the
the
choke,
choke,
because it,
Con.
Phil, its
Yeah.
normal operating position is closed.
Right.
Okay.
Spring.
And
closed.
then when the thermostat heats it up, it will open
pushes
it up
open.
as
Whatever
it
opens
as it
Air
warms
gain
up.
or-
But it won't
Yeah.
open up any more than that.
No,
you mean-
it's totally independent of the governor on the throttle arm.
Oh, wait. Roll it over so we can see the linkage. I
Yeah,
see these all the
back.
time, and the linkage is dorked up on them.
Yeah, your linkage is
Yeah.
messed
No.
up.
Yeah, your linkage is all dorked up.
So
Is that the new word of the day?
The
Dorked
spring
up.
in the, the spring's
Yeah.
all wrong.
Yeah, I did a video just on exactly that same set of linkage set just exactly that way about a month or two ago.
Yeah, that was that one that started right up, right, Bill? After you fixed it.
So
Yeah,
how-
first pull after I fixed it.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Put a link
All I
to your
can see
video,
is this
Bill. so
here.
it's not-
Yeah, that's the throttle right there on your finger.
Yeah, because your linkage is all wonky.
Yeah.
But why
Yeah,
is it
linkage-
wonky? That's how it came off the mower.
Say
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
but
but
Bill
somebody
did a
else
video
turned
on
it
that.
around.
Yeah.
Look at Bill's channel, Bill playing with plastic carbs.
Yeah. Fiddle fairies.
That's a fiddle fairy there, Phil.
There you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Fiddle fairies worked on that.
I tell you, Phil, I bought that same one, and the guy says, "Well, yeah, I cleaned up all the carb, and it just wouldn't start after that." And I looked at it, and I had to stare. Just like you, I stared at it for 10 minutes and went, "Oh crap, I see what it is."
Do you know, I can't see, when you're saying that, I can't see.
It only took you 10 minutes. I spent a week. I spent a week on my first one going, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, because it looks normal that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, show me
put
that.
the link up
I got
for me,
one
would
here.
you?
I got one here too.
Yeah, blow up
Zoom
Steve.
in on stage. I'll show you.
Show me that one more time. This is one that works right. How do you have it? That side
Yeah.
down?
Show the linkage. There you go.
Just
Zoom
like
in.
that.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
It's
there's
that
the
front one
choke.
gets hopped off.
There's the choke.
Yeah,
That works properly. That's what it looks like.
yeah. Now operate it with so you can see the little bottom bar part. You see where it's hooked in there?
Where the top is into the bottom.
Yeah, go down.
Go down to the cross.
The other one.
That one.
Yeah, operate
where-
that one.
Where
Now
it
you see how
goes
that's
into the one
rotating?
underneath there.
Yeah.
That little notch is on the wrong side.
Yeah, he's got the notch on the other side, so it won't open all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to pull the
Yeah,
throttle
the notch
back
has
and
to go to
pull
the
the
right.
choke over.
Yeah. Phil,
Yeah.
your notch is not, you're on the left.
Now,
Good one,
let's-
Steve. Thank you.
now let's look at Phil's.
All right. Show yours.
Yeah, now
Phil.
put yours back up, Phil.
Yeah, put yours on, Phil.
Hop to it, Phil.
Right up there.
No, turn,
Now
turn
that's
it over.
correct.
Turn it around, mate.
Turn it over. No, turn it over.
Turn it
No,
around.
That's correct now.
180 degrees, Phil.
No. Pull
No,
the
no.
big lever, the big one.
Yeah.
Wait.
Here.
No.
The
Pull the
black,
longer
the big
one.
black.
There you go.
Yeah, that one.
See, now is it opening?
Yes. So
Yeah.
Now you're good.
what was wrong with it then?
It was hopped over. The black lever was hopped over the little tab that sticks out.
Operator error.
Okay, so Phil, you didn't change anything on that?
All I did with this, I popped it into the washing machine. You know, the ultrasonic.
Okay, so
Just now.
so listen, you have your cartridge in the bottom is taken out, right? That white cartridge that comes out.
I'm waiting for a new one to come for the service.
Okay, so I got a video on that too. There's a little sleeve in there.
Yeah.
There's a little sleeve in there that is sliding in and out because the cartridge is not holding the sleeve. So it's
Yeah.
hitting this, that your actual flap is
Yeah.
hitting that
If the
that sleeve
is
that's slipped
180
out.
off, yeah, then
Yeah.
it will.
Just show me again, Steve.
Well, I can't really show you on this,
There's a
but
black plastic cylinder in there.
inside of there, you see that white? You see that
Yeah, we
white?
see that.
That's a plastic cylinder.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
plastic
The
little
Venturi,
sleeve in
the
there.
removable Venturi.
Sometimes
that's right.
they are black.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes,
it's
exactly.
a removable Venturi.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
I knew it wasn't
Phil,
right, Steve. I couldn't see why it wouldn't work.
okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
Phil, what you were doing, you had it tipped and the sleeve slid
The sleeve
down.
slid down. Yeah.
So
Ah,
your
yeah,
flapper
yeah,
was
yeah.
hitting it,
Yeah.
and then you tipped it this way, and the sleeve slid back down the other way, and now it's not hitting anymore.
Now
Man,
it makes
as you-
perfect sense, Steve.
I should have
Perfect.
used that instead of the
Thank you.
WD-40 question. That was a good
So,
one.
so
That's
Phil,
what we're here for.
Phil, when you get your new cartridge to go up in there,
Yeah.
you have to have that sleeve slid into the proper place where
Yeah.
the Venturi or the emulsion tube, I guess you would call that, pokes up.
I'm gonna
Go,
get
has to go through the hole.
It'll
in
go
that
through the
little
hole
sleeve.
and it'll be sticking out about 3 millimeters
Yeah.
inside of that white or black donut thing.
That's right. That's right. Straight up in the
That
into there.
makes sense now because it wouldn't go all the way over. Because if you were saying the sleeve was sticking there, was holding it back.
Is Mick in the basement?
Yeah, he's in the basement. He's saying, help. He almost fell asleep.
Mick, does yours stick out 3 millimeters after you put it in?
So what happened to Phil then?
That's what this is all about.
I was sat down there.
So if I'm not
screaming
mistaken,
my
what
head
happened
off
to
saying-
Phil?
I was saying, just check the little white collar. You got to tip back, and you're sitting there going, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr," and then
Okay. Can you put me
I
up,
don't
Phil?
have a little white collar. I have a little black one.
Okay, can you put me up, Phil? I'm a little slow.
Hang on, mate. Bear with me. Where are you?
So
There you
there it is, right?
Yeah.
I think what yours was like this.
It was like that. Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't change anything though.
No.
I
He
think
said
it
it-
was.
I
I'm gonna
thought
time. I'm gonna time warp backwards a little bit.
Anyway, thanks.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, hey, Bruce, snap that down a little bit. That one right on the top. Because
Yeah.
you can pull that. Yeah, that one. That you can pop that off. Is it pushed down all the way?
No, there it is.
Yeah.
It is now.
Now you see now it can't slip off.
Now
Yeah, so
I just time warped backwards on the video, and no, it was correct. It was the collar.
Aha. So somebody's doing it
Yes.
backwards.
Tommy, donut thing is the correct name for that. You are exactly right. It's the
Yeah.
donut thing.
Here's a-
Tommy, thank you, because these guys, they get a little off. Thank you, Tommy. That donut.
Thanks.
Hey, Bruce, if your cartridge is in there properly, that sleeve will not move.
Oh, is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
You are exactly right, Mr. Steve.
Yeah, the hole will hold it there.
Yeah.
The top sleeve?
No, the sleeve that
Inside.
inside. Yeah.
In the Venturi.
Yeah, the emulsion tube will hold in place.
Is this the one that Mick sent me on the Chinese one? Might be.
I thought he sent you a microphone.
He did.
Also,
He sent me this by mistake. Okay.
By the way, the microphone's working fantastic.
I'm not using it today.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No such thing as a stupid question.
Bruce, you sound fantastic right now.
Yeah.
On this panel, there are no stupid questions. Really, there's not.
Right between the second and the third rib.
Yep.
Takes you 4 days to die.
Ouch.
Ah,
boy.
What
What
have
a
you been
bunch
up to then, Rob?
So anyway, this is what I use to take off stickers. And
That,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that works
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And I inherited it from the company that I used to work for when I
Oh,
retired.
you stole it, you mean? Cool.
Oh,
No,
instead of the
no.
gold watch?
No.
You know what Mick uses? He just uses his hair dryer to do what you're doing right there. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's on fire tonight.
He's not very nice to me, is he?
No.
I'm just looking at your air conditioning, Mick, behind you.
Oh, check you out with your Milwaukee gun, giving it all the big one. Don't start.
What are you on
me.
about? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, look at Steve's
guess
head
what?
like Woody Woodpecker. Look at him. Oh, Steve,
He
look where
got
he's going.
he got that for free from Hayes Machinery. Isn't
Whoa.
that something?
Oh. All of a
Instead
sudden, it looks
sign-
better.
Instead of a Cub Cadet sign, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see Machinery Nation's video, the last one, where he said, "By the way, we're sponsored by Hayes Machinery."
Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant. I was just laughing my head off.
I
Going,
gotta say
that's brilliant.
Is that the
normal.
race between the nuts when they raced all the two machines?
No, it was the last one he put out with.
I can't keep up.
Oh, with Norman?
With with the
No,
the new
Norman wasn't in
Husqvarna-
that one.
with the new Husqvarna chainsaw.
Oh, yeah, the 555.
The great
That,
Cub-
that,
Norman-
that was
Norman
really
scares the
nothing
hell out
more
of
than
me.
cosmetics. I don't, you
Yeah.
know.
They changed the color. Great. That's all.
Are they charging more money for it?
Probably.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's Husqvarna.
Sorry, Klaus, you pronounced that incorrectly.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he always does it.
That's better.
He always does it.
There you go. That's better.
We got to bring Anders up here. He knows how to say it.
Yeah, exactly. He probably lives close to Husqvarna.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Husqvarna.
He is.
Isn't it something what we've all learned?
Yep.
And you learn something every day, right?
There are a lot.
We've
there are
learned
a lot-
today's lesson is Klaus knows how to push our buttons.
There are a lot of things I've learned.
And
a lot of
use
things I've learned
WD-40
about
or
Klaus as
lubricant.
well.
Yeah.
And the little
yeah,
hammer inside the thingy.
Be careful there, Mick. Your eardrums might rupture.
Yeah.
Whose birthday is
Ah.
Safety first, Klaus. You know I am Mr. Safety Conscious, right?
Me too.
And Mick's always got big tools.
Well,
Always
last week I had a very nice talk with the gentleman who just witnessed a 5-ton machinery tip over on him, grazing him instead of hitting him.
Oh,
What
they-
kind of machinery?
Safety first is.
A
Whoa.
matter of interest.
Oh.
If you
Flip
have
flops and
much
steel toes won't
accessories-
save you.
Go ahead, Phil. I'm listening.
Yeah, or a hard hat.
If you have much of a success with these carbs. 'Cause,
Yes.
I've never had one fail.
I love those things, man.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
it.
Those
I
things
like 'em.
rock.
Yeah, I like him. No corrosion, no nothing.
Yeah,
And if they act up just the slightest, just get the new insert. And
Yeah,
You're
because
good to
probably
go.
ended up hunting really badly. So that's why I've ordered the new cartridge.
You know, pop the jets out. You can usually clean them.
And
Yeah.
I just clean them.
no, Phil, some of the smaller ones that uses smaller engines that uses that, they are so EPA aligned that they just run like crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it can help just to open up the
Yeah.
jets just a little bit.
Tiniest nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
No,
feels like you're taking out some varnish, but actually you're taking off a tiny, tiny bit of brass.
Yeah. Well, I use a little piece of wire. I mean, I run them through the sonic cleaner and run a little piece of wire through it and then wiggle it around a little bit.
Sure.
You know, spin it
Sometimes.
around. I'm sure it does take a little bit of brass off.
Yeah.
But
Did
they
you
always
like-
plug back in and go.
Did you
On my
guys see?
pressure washer, of course.
Did you guys see Momedic One? He did a video on a replacement carb for a steel trimmer, I guess. The new one doesn't have any adjustments on it. Old
Right.
Yeah,
carburetor,
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, high and low. New one, nothing.
He ordered the wrong carburetor.
He did?
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did it on an FS55 steel.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a carburetor that's non-adjustable on a steel FS55. He ordered the wrong carburetor, or the dealer gave him the wrong carburetor.
Or whoever's in charge of purchasing. Remember, he works for a school
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Right.
They ordered the wrong
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's he got there? What you got there, Mick?
I got my new hairdryer because Steve was taking the piss out of me.
Are you burning your ear?
This is what my
You only
Mrs.
get to
P-
use that once,
this is
and
what
you run out of
Riley,
hair.
Mrs. P got me for Father's Day. New heat gun.
Oh, it's a Bosch.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect for removing stickers or drying your hair.
Posh
Be
bosh.
careful, Mick. When you start doing stickers, you'll melt them quicker than you realise.
You,
Yeah.
you guys give gifts for Father's
No,
Day?
Conker, because
This
I'm
one has a dial.
Mr. Safety conscious and won't make mistakes like that.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
will
Mick,
on
you
that
don't
one.
want to know how many people I talked to that said that.
Hello?
Those are safety flip flops.
That's that, yeah. OEM flip flops.
I got
yeah.
OEM flip flops now, Steve. Oh yeah, baby.
What are those
OEM.
size 23?
It's gauged by the size of my penis.
You know what they say. Mrs. P's got to be very happy.
That's why she walks funny.
Ouch.
Yes, what she said, fella.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Why she
We're
works,
gonna get the channel shut down, Phil.
it's why she works in orthopedics. She wanted a new hip at some point.
Oh,
Oh,
What do they say? Once you go Mick, you'll never go back.
Exactly that. Once you
Yeah.
go Shaq, you don't go back. Exactly
I
that.
bet she's not. I bet she's not in the house, Mick, is she?
Why am I opening the door? There's no glass in it.
Yeah, Tommy, but this was a 5-ton compressor unit. So, yeah.
oh.
Yeah,
There's nothing
Ouch.
worse. You hit your shins. There's nothing more
Oh.
painful than catching your shins. Oh my lord.
Lathes are heavy. Like even the small ones are heavy.
Well, they don't forgive.
Oh.
A lathe against skin and bone. The lathe's going to win every time.
He's lucky he didn't break his leg.
Absolutely right.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh dear.
No, but I mean, it's just amazing in general. I mean, I've been doing what I do for a long time, and investigating accidents
She's
is
there,
one
guys.
of them.
Ask yourself. She's there, guys. Ask
Hey,
yourself.
Mrs. P, how you
Hey,
doing?
sweetie.
Easy, easy,
Ask-
easy.
yeah.
easy.
Go on,
Yeah.
guys. Big brave guys. Ask yourself.
Does
Got
he
it,
have
nice.
big
How are you
feet?
doing, lovey?
Mrs. P, does he have big feet?
Do I have big feet? I don't.
No, just
No.
he.
I got
He
small feet.
Me.
You got big feet. You got big feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was hands.
Girly hands. That's girly
Look at
hands.
Steve. Look at Steve. Steve was itching.
Look at mine.
Absolutely.
It's much bigger now.
Well,
Steve was confident
when
in it.
she's on the camera, I can't be mean. Or,
I know,
Yeah, you
I know.
can.
And Steve.
hey, hey,
that-
say Sue, let's show you how. Show us how you walk. Oh,
And
Yeah.
Steve, that's exactly
Yeah.
why I did it.
Oh, that's
Exactly why I
terrible,
did it.
Steve.
well, he's the one that brought it up.
I'm not going to say a word. I don't want Phil to drop me.
Yeah, don't-
I must admit, guys, I've always liked a woman with small hands. Makes me look a lot better.
Yeah. Hey, exactly.
I disagree with that.
Guys, you're asking the wrong question.
They're not his
The right
hands.
question is, do you want a girl with big hands or small hands?
Oh.
Big hands.
Small.
Big hands.
Small
Small.
hands.
No.
I like long, skinny fingers.
You don't want hairy hands either, do you,
All I
Steve?
will say, all I will
I
say,
always
guys,
just wanted a girl.
I would always
Look at
say,
Stella.
That was good.
Oh, she's got her measuring tape out now. Yeah, that's
guys, all I will say is I would go with big hands, but use both your arms.
Yeah, you guys got to be
And that's
careful
that.
because.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Tara Tobias. I want to welcome you all back.
Huh?
okay.
You know,
Sounds
I
good.
can't believe I don't get banned every Saturday. I really don't believe it.
What do you mean? We're polite.
Mostly.
Yeah.
We're polite.
Trust me, you got to do a lot worse than that to get banned from YouTube.
I noticed Mr. Briggs is in the chat tonight. Bill's new friend, who apparently is going to be going up to Steve Bill at some point to go and race one of Mr. Briggs's old clamped out cars against Bill's pace car, which will be interesting to watch on video.
I just want to see that LPG powered lawnmower soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Another true story.
2 hours.
I remember that, Klaus. Right?
2 hours
I
to make it.
remember.
2 hours
And
to
I
make
and I won't forget it. So,
The heck is that?
I don't know, but I don't want it.
That's Mrs. P walking down.
That's what happens after a night in Bognor Regis.
That's Mrs. P walking.
That's entertainment there.
Oh, so her husband also has big feet. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Ken,
He's got big something.
Oh, Paulie, well done.
Here we go. After a night with Conker.
It's not what you said a minute ago.
Jeez, you guys.
Why, you want me to show Sue?
Thank God for Band-Aids. That's all I'll say.
Nick, you want to show Sue?
Hey, Phil, that's good though. She looked awfully happy.
My God. Hello, darling. You doing business? Doing business? Good God.
I think she's missing a rib.
Jesus God.
I mean,
She's working those rumble strips.
Yes, she is.
To date any of us, you know, you have to love the smell of carb clean because otherwise.
I'm back.
Hey, Mr. Clem, that took you way too long, man.
Again?
Yeah.
Now that's a cucumber there.
Take that healthy out, for God's sake.
No, I think that was a pumpkin.
I don't think a cucumber will do it there, Ken.
I think they're smuggling them.
You only have to worry. You only have to worry if it's windy and it starts whistling. Is that right, Steve? Steve.
Oh,
Lord.
Mrs. Bouquet.
Oh, she's one of my favorites. I love her.
Brilliant.
I can't do it with a can, only a bottle. Yeah, you can do it with a bottle.
Hyacinth.
That's the one, yeah.
There it is.
Hyacinth is the shizzle. She's good.
Brilliant.
She's the
Absolutely
king.
brilliant.
Yep. Oh,
I tell you
boy.
what, do you know she's Shakespearean
Train.
actress?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Absolutely.
She's an amazing actress. But she's really, really funny. And Mrs. Bouquet.
Bouquet. Bouquet.
What did you take down?
You
Oh,
know,
sorry, for a husband, whatever his name was.
Richard.
Richard.
Richard, yeah.
And I always felt sorry for the vicar because, oh boy.
That's something, eh? Look at that.
And what are you finding there, boy?
I don't know.
I just looked up friends of
Usually
Conker.
double jointed or something there.
There's something wrong there, isn't there?
I don't think that's a good way to meet girls.
No.
I just don't.
No.
Well, no, if you say the rest of it's up my pants.
you always know when the stream is getting close to 2 hours because the whole stream goes to shit right at the end.
All goes south.
Did he say bring up Mr. Briggs?
I ain't got this to be on there.
I don't think I've got the energy for him tonight.
I haven't seen him. Oh,
I saw John just jump back in.
Yeah, John, come on up, buddy.
all right. He's there. Sorry. There you go.
Mr. Briggs.
Hey, Mr. Lee, how you doing?
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, John Clem, you look different. You lost a lot of weight there? No?
That's smuggling a cucumber.
Hey, my stuff ain't clamped out. I just passed inspection. 416,000 miles, buddy.
We were worried.
All original.
You or the truck?
How you
much
doing,
is-
Mr. B? How you doing, mate?
Yeah. Yawn away, old fart.
Hold on.
Excuse
this
me.
requires another beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Phil, for the record, I was kidding.
Say again, Bill.
Just for the record, I was kidding.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Cheers, Bill.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott, can you hear me?
No, that's not.
Fair game. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Apparently that truck is driving itself.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. How many miles did you say your truck had on it? Yeah, he's delayed. I think he's delayed.
He's on YouTube.
416,000
miles.
Yeah, miles.
That's cool, man. You should convert that to kilometers though, because it'll be way higher and it'll sound way better.
It's bigger. Size matters.
Exactly. It's like saying
I got 416,000 miles on it.
Stella, behave yourself or go home.
Hey, Stella, you're fine. Any girl who doesn't say any girl who says size doesn't matter loves you.
660. No, I'm going to help him out. 665,000 kilometers.
See, that sounds way better, doesn't it? That's a lot.
Is that what Frank's got on it? What's Frank got on it, Bruce?
Frank's only got 190,000 on him.
Has he really?
Kilometers.
Yeah.
I've got 4 cars, and I don't think they've got 400,000 total combined.
That's because you're posh, Bill.
Yeah, but
no, hardly.
Frank's just about.
I just got rid of a 450,000 mile.
I'm the lowest rent thing for any 3 square mile area around me.
To be fair, Henry has got more miles on than anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
I drive a Toyota. At 400,000 kilometers, it's just broken in.
Yeah, just warming them cylinder heads up.
Mr. B's trying to get back in a minute.
Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him back in.
Hey, Klaus, are you serious? You drive a car that has 400,000 kilometers on it?
No.
Oh, I was like, wow, that's a lot for a car.
But you do know what? Both car 1 and 2 in my household are both Toyotas. And,
yeah. There you go, Ronnie.
and we've had them. We had what's equivalent of 32 years of car years. We had 2 cars for 16 years, right?
Yeah.
One has stranded one once.
Yeah.
Once. With an engine check light come on. Once.
I need a tape measure.
Just looking up 150.
How much is that? How much is 152
Everybody's doing the math.
Clem is the only one with balls enough to go measure and then come online.
That's 15 centimeters, you guys.
Okay, so that's
Looking up 152
inches.
Figure out.
Yeah.
We all did it.
That's 15 centimeters.
That's 150.
Yeah, 15 is like here.
John, is that wide or length?
Yeah, exactly.
That's just a strap-on adder.
Why do I get shut up making the chat?
What do you guys know about this shit?
What do you mean?
Hey, Bruce, when this was going on, I saw you adjust your camera down just a touch, and I had to cover the top of my screen real quick.
You always know it's bad when Bruce starts to swear. That's when we know we can't go no further.
I just play old school, but I'm not.
You're not old, Bruce.
You just play it on TV.
I'll be 66 in 4 weeks.
You're only 2 years older than me, for crying out loud. That's not old.
Yeah.
66, a mere child. Hey, Henry.
That's it. Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah, Henry.
He can be my son.
Over here, Henry. Next year, you'll get a letter from the Queen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been 100.
Right now, I think we're in age order right now.
It could be.
I'm older than Klaus, Steve, and Mick.
I think that Phil
all put together.
No, you'd want to move Steve up above Stella, right where Stella is.
I think Phil is a little younger than.
No,
Henry.
Bill.
The youngest is Klaus, then Mick.
No, Mick is the youngest.
Yeah, he's only 42.
There is no way that Klaus is younger than me. Look at the state of him compared to me. Come on, guys.
No, I think it's Hank, Phil, me.
Bill.
I
Steve.
think Bill is in
No,
there.
because Steve just said he's 4 years younger than 66. That makes him 62.
But Steve is probably lying. You can't take that on
I'm
face value.
trying to work my way
That
up
is a
here.
good point.
I think he's a 70s model of some sort.
I'm working my way up like there, I think. And then there.
I'm 52. I was born in 70.
There.
Oh, okay.
Born in
Bill there.
70s?
Hey.
There you go. How about that? How
Okay, wait.
Yeah, but I thought
That means
Yeah,
that I'm
awfully
Hey,
kind.
Phil, that's actually pretty good because I know for a fact that that Ken is 6 months younger than I am.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
swap
I know.
Henry and
No,
Bruce.
I think it's Stella's in the wrong spot.
I'm in the wrong row.
Stella should be after me, I believe.
I think I should be on
Stella
top of
should
Stella.
be beside
No,
Bill.
after
Listen,
Bill.
Ken, I'm a gentleman. There you
Yes,
go.
you- Yeah, that's
There you go.
better.
There you go.
No,
I will
put
say,
Put Stella under me.
You know what kills me? Is Mick
How
is
many
only
times have you said that, Mick?
Did you just say put Stella under me?
I'm not mistaken, Mick. You just turned
Bad,
43,
man.
did you not?
I turned 43 just yesterday or day
You are
before.
6
Day before.
You're 6
Happy
months older
birthday,
than my
Mick.
daughter. You're 6 months older than my daughter.
Yeah.
okay, everybody whose number starts with a 7, raise their hand.
What?
Who's
Okay.
number?
Oh.
Their year starts with an 8. How'd an 8? We'll start with an 8. Okay, how about a 7?
Hey.
Nothing? Nobody in their 70s.
Hey,
Okay,
for
how
the
about a
70s.
6?
I'm not answering that question.
Hey, I gotta say, Bill might have the record for being a great grandfather at 60 years old.
I am a great grandfather and I'm 60 years old.
60 years old. That's pretty friggin' wild, man.
That's
You
not
gotta
easy
think
to
about-
do.
No.
That's a prolific group you got there.
And everybody married.
Hey, that's even
I didn't think anybody
cooler.
got
Like,
married.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
now I married. My wife had her kids. She got married in high school,
Yeah.
and so I inherited her kids. My only son is 23, but her oldest is 42.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, and he has a daughter who is like freshly married and 18 years old and about to have a baby.
I saw a movie about that.
So that's my great grandchild.
That's
I mean, these kids
really-
weren't even born yet. You know, the grandkids weren't born yet when we got married, so they're my grandkids. They
Hello,
just are.
Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. Nice.
Hi,
Hey,
Sandy.
Come up.
Sandy.
Come on up, Sandy. We're waiting for you.
Sandy has never been on a live
I know.
panel that I've ever seen in my life.
I
She's-
didn't Sandy, I think Sandy came up on one of my panels once. I think a long time ago. I might be wrong.
I'll put the
Not
I'll put the link out for Sandy. Sandy for you.
I know she's like Superman. She's always around.
Yeah.
She's like Superman, but she never comes up on the panel.
That's for Sandy.
That's John. John's like a ghost.
Yeah, Sandy, you can keep your camera off. Just have your audio on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, who just said that? Kenny?
Yeah.
Sandy, listen to what Kenny just said. You know, if you don't want your video like just for us to see you,
One
you
of these
just wanna
days.
talk.
Good for you, Sandy. That's good. These guys pressure me about everything, whether it's
Bruce, it's not
stickers
true.
or T-shirts or WhatsApp or carb spray or whatever.
Oh, Bruce, you.
WD-40.
Engine
Yeah.
oil. Engine oil.
Bruce, I don't use carb
I'll get
cleaner
into
at all. I'm allergic.
Bruce,
what?
do you sort of feel
Carb
like
cleaner, it tears
you're
me
being
up.
pressurized a lot then at the moment, Bruce?
I'm sorry. I'm an old timer. I missed that.
Do you feel like we're pressurizing you into making decisions a lot then at the moment?
Well, yes and no.
Because you shouldn't feel that way. I just want your mobile number so I can add you to that bloody group to pass it over.
I'll
Then
do
you'll
it.
feel the pressure.
I'll do it.
Hey, Brucey, I loved your moonwalk in the last video.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
cool.
I think some older guys didn't know it was a moonwalk. Some guys said, "Nice shuffle you got there."
To be fair, I'm surprised Hank didn't realise because he was a lot younger when they first walked on the moon, so he'll remember that.
Hey, they walked on the moon for the first time on my 13th birthday, July 20th, 1969.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you believe that.
Oh,
I remember
Yeah.
watching them walk on the moon.
If it was real,
I saw it on TV.
Steve the
it
shit
was a
disturber.
green screen.
Back then, they didn't have green screen.
But
I'll
it was a
tell
green
you,
screen on the moon.
My grandparents went to their grave thinking that it was just a TV show. Honest to God, they did.
All right.
Yep.
Well, you know, they did that thing, and then Apollo 13 limped its way home from the other side of the moon. Pretty cool stuff.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. And do you know that the computers they use on those spacecraft have less power than on one of the games that we used to play on?
Far less computing power than my 5-year-old cell phone.
Sure.
You know what? Really? Okay, so they were they couldn't get rid of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere because there were 4 guys breathing instead of 2 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
They were all in
and
the
working on how to get rid of the carbon dioxide.
Can't we take one of those? Can't we take one of those carbon dioxide?
There you go. Nobody will ever go to the moon.
I'm serious. Stick them on every stack in every factory on Earth and scrub the carbon out.
I missed that, Bill. Hang on, mate.
Wait, you got to let it roll to the end.
That looks like you.
It is me. I've got more than one channel.
It looks
wait
like
for the end of it.
2 years ago, it looks like.
No, it's 2 months ago.
Was it going to show you walking on the moon, Bill? Hey.
Nice.
There you go. See.
How many of you guys remember the Orson Welles broadcast on the radio?
Oh, yeah.
know.
The War of the Worlds.
Who's Orson Welles?
I wasn't born then.
What?
Caused panic in the States, did it not?
Yeah.
How old are you, Phil?
Huh?
How old are you, Phil?
Me?
Yeah.
69.
Up. He's asking for a move.
Steve, leave it. Leave it.
You want me to go there?
Steve. Don't do it, Steve.
I won't. I'm biting my tongue. I'm getting good at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing you are.
I just can't wait till he's 70. Then I don't have to worry
and
about that.
And I can get it out of my head.
No.
Will anyone take 37?
I can't wait till I'm 69. I can tell you that.
Who's 37?
No, you'll be too old to do anything with it.
Steve, what you just done,
Right,
man?
Steve. You'll. Lord.
Steve,
now you put a thought into my head, an image that I don't need.
Steve, it is only a matter of taste. That's all I'll say.
I'll learn to watch my mouth one day.
No, if it's taste, you're putting it in the wrong end.
You know what, guys? You know what, guys? Age is a state of mind.
You've done it. You succeeded.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's because you're still young.
Right.
That's because you're still young.
No.
People who say money isn't everything. People who say money isn't everything are loaded, and people who say age is a state of mind are young.
Bruce, I'm not young.
You try crawling out of
I'm
bed.
not young. I'm seasoned.
There we go. Oh, not quite.
Wait. You put me at the old end.
I tend to agree with Klaus. I do. Age is just a number. Or age.
Crawl out of bed in the morning.
Age is just a number for age.
I mean, I've seen. I have a guy that comes in my shop with a lawnmower he comes in twice a year because he wrecks something. He's 79 years old.
All right.
That guy is younger than me in every sense.
Yeah.
You know, my neighbor's 75.
He rides a motorbike because it's fun. He goes cruising because it's fun. He doesn't care. I mean,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and
now I'm wondering if he's married.
One good thing I'll tell you about that.
You can be 18 years old or you can be 79 years young.
As long as you can afford to do it, everything's fun. It's nothing in the bank. That's entirely different.
Age is a high price to pay for maturity.
Yep.
Isn't that true?
Yep.
No, maturity is a high price to pay for age.
Yeah.
Maturity is way overrated. Yeah. You know, immature. That's a word that boring people use.
Maturity means you just have to pay your bills by yourself.
No, immaturity. That's a special word that boring people use to describe fun people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'll tell you what, guys, this is getting far too deep for me after 2 hours. I'm going to call it on this point. Listen, what a wonderful, wonderful screen they'll be looking at tonight. Thank you, guys, each and every one of you, and the ones that have been up already, of course. and the comments. Brilliant Saturday night. It always is. I look forward to it every week.
Yes, John, just like me.
And
Yeah,
just
cheers,
have a
John.
wonderful weekend, guys. All right.
Yeah, that
All
was
the
fun.
best to each and every one of you. Take
Take care.
Bye bye now. Bye bye.
That's my buddy